Nilesh contacted Rick and I and to let us know that Father had contacted him to do 2 sessions, 2 webinars with us. So we're not starting up our monthly with Nilesh. It's just 2. Today's the first one. So this is a special. And I'm so glad he did contact us. For those of you who have never had joined us, this is new to you. This is Nilesh Mistry, who is also Archangel Metatron, and he connects with Father, much like Rick and I are connected with the Creator, Father, energy. And he also brings many more with him. So we're here with probably many, many individuals today, besides Metatron.
Yeah.
So I will let Nilesh continue here. I'm not sure if you want to bring us with a meditation to start.
Yeah. I just wanted a fractal of Metatron, not completely him. I can't be completely him. A little microscopic bit resides in my soul, which I'm very, very grateful for. And the purpose of it is there are many of us. There isn't just one. As you might have connected with my Patreon group when we were doing that, there were other Metatrons too, just like there are many other Michaels and Gabriels and Uriels and Sandalphons. You know, there are many, many here on the planet. So I have a microscopic fractal of the essence of Meti inside of me. Yeah. I suppose the reason why I've been called for this session is because there's so much happening on the planet right now, and particularly not some kind of like good and nice things, very negative things. And the purpose of this session, and obviously the next one, is since we parted a few months ago, we've all changed in regards to our vibration, our awareness, our awakening. And definitely with what's happening around us, our 3D reality right now is very much different to where it was a few months ago, a few weeks ago, even a couple of years ago. And it's going to have more changes. And one of the main reasons why I am here and we're doing this session with obviously Deb and Rick is because I wanted to share my vibration with you. I wanted to share my love with you because there's so much that has changed, and I sometimes feel like we need this, especially in this particular difficult time that we're going through right now. It's not easy, and it's so easy to be taken out of your heart space and taken away from the love that is within inside of you. And so the purpose of today's session is to remind you of this, because sometimes we get so pulled into our 3D reality, that 3D experience, that we forget about our spiritual self, and we forget about 2 most important things really. The first one is like staying in your heart space, which is really hard to do when you've got people around you who are struggling, suffering because of taking the juice, let's call it that, because otherwise we're going to be banned. And that is, you know, there's a lot of people around us that are taking it. Some have chosen not to take it, some are taking it to transmute it, so I'm completely aware of that as well. And to stay in the heart space regarding that, and remember that the soul of you, the soul of who you are, and to stay centered and balanced, because it's so hard. And there are those that are like during this particular time who are very much pulled in to the 3D experience of what's happening around us. And then there are those who are not, those who are very much separate from that and are in their kind of centered, calm, peaceful state. So I think it's really just important for these kind of 2 sessions for us to just share. And that's specifically what I'm doing. So I did a quick kind of, you know, connecting just before we started here, and like I can feel the energies like through me, and we're gonna connect this to your heart space as well. And then as you go forward throughout your, you know, your day, your week, your month, you're going to share that too with everyone around you, because you share it unconsciously without even knowing it. And so That's one of the main purposes today, and questions as well, because I feel like there probably is quite a lot of questions people have got. So stick it in the group chat so Deb can see it, and and you can ask your questions. So yeah, shall we open you up first? Shall we do like an opening meditation? You guys up for that? Yeah?
Yes.
I feel like I'm out here talking by myself,
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, excellent. That's what I wanted to hear. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So what I want you to do is like put your phone down. Yeah. Sit back in your chair or on your bed or wherever you are, and I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to focus on my voice. And just right now, in this moment, I just want you to let everything go. I don't want you to think about anything, connect with anything, any thoughts or feelings. Just allow yourself to kind of be free and be here in this space, in this moment, in this time, just you and I. There is no one else. Good. What I want you to do is I want you to take 7 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, and really deep abdominal breaths. I want you to really breathe deeply, and on the out breath I just want you to let everything go. I don't want you to hold on to anything, nothing at all. And with each breath you can feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed. And with each breath you can feel your body, your arms, your neck, and especially the shoulders where you've been holding all that tension in. Just let it go. I want you to just release it. You will actually physically feel your shoulders drop. And any tension you're feeling in your chest, in the abdomen area, I also just want you to let it go. I want you to breathe in to that particular area, and on the out breath I want you to let it all go. I don't want you to hold on to anything. And you can feel your body becoming more and more relaxed, and you can feel yourself becoming deeper and deeper. Good. You can feel yourself sinking into your chair or your bed, and you're feeling really warm, really fluffy, really peaceful, really calm, and very relaxed. Good. So in this moment now, I'm going to connect my heart to your heart. I'm going to share the vibration of love between myself, me, and I with you. So I want you to open up your heart space. I want you to imagine like it's a portal, and I want you to imagine it opening up and out. And I want you to be open, and I want you to allow, and more importantly, I want you to surrender to this vibration, because it's pure love, and I'm just reminding you the true essence of who you really are. Okay, I'm going to connect with your heart right now, with each and every one of you, and you're going to feel warm, and you're going to feel peaceful, and you're going to feel calm, and you're going to feel really relaxed. And if you open yourself up that little bit more, and you surrender that little bit more, you are going to feel the intense love that is there between us. The intense love that is always resided within you, that burns like a fire deep within you. I want you to remember how warm and comforting and wonderful it feels like. It's always been there. Just going to raise your vibration a little bit more. Good. And allow this beautiful, wonderful energy to encompass your whole body. Allow it to penetrate every single cell in your body. Allow it to penetrate your bones, your veins, your arteries, your tissues, your ligaments, your tendons. Feel this love, feel this vibration, renewing everything that is new within you and reminding you of that deep, fierce heart, soul that is you, the uniqueness that is you, that is only you, and that can only ever be you. Good. This is how unique and special you all are. And it's just my job to remind you. Good. There's so much energy coming through me right now, penetrating each and every one of your hearts. Good. Allow it to be, allow whatever needs to unfold in your life, let it unfold. Don't control it. Don't try and manipulate it. Just be like you are right now, in this moment, in this time, dimension, space, reality. It's just you and I. Good. I want you to open up that heart space more and take in some more energy. Don't be shy. There is plentiful, there is an abundance, it's infinite. And I want you to take more. It's not enough. I really, really need you to take more. It's not enough. Take more. There's an abundance of it. It's infinite. It will never run out. Good. Open your heart space that even a little bit more. And I want you to take some more vibration, some more light. Good. Let it completely encompass every single cell, nook and cranny of your body, every single part of you. Good. Okay. I'm going to disconnect my heart from your heart. And what I want you to do is become more aware of your surroundings. You can feel the light penetrating through your eyelids. And I want you to be more aware of your surroundings. And I just want you to open your eyes when you're ready. There's no rush. There's no pressure. Just when you're ready. Wonderful. So good. Good. Wonderful. You see, this is the essence of who you truly are. Okay? There is no deviation. There is no learning. There is no need to improve. That is just your human experience. You are perfect. Let me say that again. You are perfect and unique in every possible way. And I need each and every one of you to start believing that and understanding that. The very heart of you, The very heart of this heart, the very heart of you is who you are, the soul of who you are, the true essence of who you are. And I can feel each and every one of you. And it's so beautiful for me to feel. It's such a gift for me to be able to feel that from each and every one of you. Thank you for sharing. It's really, really wonderful. I want you to remember that. I want you to remember how unique you are and how special you are and how much you have so much to give and offer and be a part of this human experience. We are going through so much right now, and I need each and every one of you to stand in your heart space and to stand in the true essence of you and bring that forth, because only you can do it. We've talked about this before, where there is only a uniqueness. Each and every one of you are made unique. I have no doubt about that. I know this. And yeah, you might experience your human experience as you do with similarities. And that's okay, because you need to experience in the way that you need to experience it. And there may be some similarities, but the way that it comes to you and the way that you perceive it and feel it and experience it is unique to you, unique to the way that your soul almost interprets it. So I hope that makes sense. It's really important right now. We really need to hear that. Okay, questions, I suppose, really, and let's make this kind of like a, 2-way, 10-way thing, whatever. Anyone have any questions? Anything they're not sure about?
First, I have people that have written on this in the chat, so if anybody has questions, please put it in the chat.
Oh, sorry, that's in my background.
That's no problem. So anyway,
Okay, so Deanna Parsley, she says, blessings, thank you. What can I do to release the body pain that I sense? Thank you.
Okay, let's find you, Deanna. Deanna, oh, here you are, Deanna. Hello, how wonderful. Are you feeling pain?
Yes, I feel like I've split myself and I feel it more on the right side. So shoulder pain, back pain. The last time I did a group reading here, they mentioned it was my spine.
Okay, so you're talking about our monthly healing sessions?
Yes.
Okay. That's
okay. Okay, so what we're going to do, Deanna, let me just see if I can find you because I lost you there for a minute.
Okay, here I am.
Okay, sorry, I'm on my phone, so it's like I'm having to scroll through. Okay, found you. Hurrah! Thank you. Wonderful. Okay, what I want you to do is I'm a great believer in the fact that you know the answers to your problem, and I think sometimes we spend a lot of time looking for these answers externally, and I think the time for that is really over. And although I've been banging on about it for a couple of years now, I really want you to tap into the soul of who you are and then find the answers. Okay, the answers are already within you. Yes.
Yep.
I need 3 things from you. Yes. So the first one is I need 3 things from you. Okay. Right. So the first one is I want you to be open. Okay. Yeah. I want you to allow, because I need you to allow. I need you to be open to what information that needs to come to you. I need you to allow for you to be open enough to allow and accept the information that needs to come to you so you can expand your awareness and understand what's happening in your human experience. Number 2, okay? And number 3, the most important part is you have to surrender to it. Yeah, it's very hard sometimes to let go of the ego mind and kind of go, you know what, I'm just going to go with it. And that's really, really kind of important. Like, you really just need to surrender to it. So do you want to venture forth with me, just me and you?
Sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Okay.
Now, I do have a little block on Metatron, so maybe you can help me release that too.
Okay, we'll work on you while we are talking with you. Okay, so it's going to be always the same process. The best way to connect, and I love this because in 5D, this is what I see. I don't see us like almost conveying our love, our connection with one another via words. And light language is just speaking vibration. Okay, that's what light language is. You're speaking vibration in words. How we generally tend to convey it will be heart to heart, because that's the most purest way. Okay,
Yeah.
so what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes, right, with me right now. And what I want you to do is I want you to open up your heart space for me, okay? And I'm gonna connect my heart to your heart, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be the battery pack, is what I'm gonna be. So I'm not gonna let you drop in your vibration. And the reason I'm not gonna allow you to do that is because when we keep the vibration high, it allows your guides, it allows all your ascended masters, all of these wonderful beings to connect to you. Okay, take 3 deep breaths, and on each breath I just want you to completely let go. Okay, in through the nose and out through the mouth. I just want you to let it go. Just you and me. Okay, you are safe with me. You are in this safe space right now, and you are safe whilst you're with me. Okay, nothing can harm you, nothing can penetrate your energy, nothing untoward can happen to you. You are in complete love and light right now. Good. I'm surrounding you right now with light, with a lot of it, to give you that safe space, to make you feel safe and secure. Good, Deanna. What I want you to do now, Deanna, is open up this heart space like a portal. I want you to open it up. Okay, open up a little bit more for me. There's no need to be afraid. Open up, just let things go. It's just you and me, okay? You don't have to hold back. Just you and me. Trust in this process, okay? I love you. I adore you. I've got no harm towards you. Just open up in this time. This is your time. Open up to me. Good. Excellent. Open up this heart space. Allow me to connect to you in this loving, pure way. Excellent. You see how brave you are. I love the way you do it. That's excellent. Good. Okay, I'm going to connect my heart to your heart right now. Good. And I'm going to be your battery pack right now. I'm just going to raise your vibration right now. Your vibration's really low. Let's raise it, okay? So you're going to feel a little bit warm. And you're going to have this incredible amount of peace that overcomes you. And you're going to feel really calm. And that is me, and that is my vibration, and that is my energy. Good. Don't close that heart space down. Okay, this is just love between one soul and another soul, nothing else. That's all this is. Excellent. Let's just raise it a little bit more. Good. Excellent. It's wonderful. Now I want you to ask the questions that you want the answers to. And if you don't get the answers, I want you to repeat the question until the answer pops in your head. And it's the first thing that pops into your head. So Deanna, ask the question.
Why am I afraid to love? I feel like the role model that I've been seeking of being loved all the time hasn't come, except for within. And I get the feeling that I've been sensing like a baseball bat. Every time I open up my heart, I get attacked. So I have a lot of shields around it.
Yes. Remember how powerful you are. Can you feel the power within your heart, within your soul?
Yes.
Okay, we're really going to make you feel it now.
Feels like it's very deeply connected with my dragon magic.
Yes. Bring it forth. Beautiful. Let me feel your dragon heart. Don't close up your heart space. Keep it open. Keep your heart space open wide. Good. Tell me why you're in so much pain.
Recording.
Meetings go.
The combination of carrying the weight of the world, feeling like I have a big job to do.
Okay.
Go deeper.
I also feel like my family is handlers, and that my dragon was attacked by the current aspect of my mother, and that there's this old battle wound.
You got some family healing to do. Remember,
Yes.
dragons are strong, impenetrable, fire-breathing, awesome, incredible creatures, beings, souls, whatever label you want to give them. Go deeper. I want to know the real essence, the real cause of why you are feeling pain. Go into your body. I want you to have a look and see and tell me what you find.
I'm sensing ancestral lineage.
Tell me about that.
It's almost like, as being a healer, I've been given the duty to heal the current line plus ancestral. And it's like a burden I'm taking on too much.
You need to cut the ties. Yes. Time for you to end that. Correct.
It feels like they're all twisted and I haven't been able to clear it.
There's more. Go deeper.
Yeah, it's going into a womb creation.
Keep your heart space open. Remember, I am your battery pack. Okay. The energy is flowing between you and I freely, willingly, lovingly, without exception. Go deeper. I feel like you're almost there, but not there.
Something about the womb creation and things being taken, but yet there's a part that is allowed.
Ask more questions.
That causes pain here.
Are you taking on that pain?
It's like it blocks me from going further. I think the lineage is sad that when I hit that space, I will leave them behind.
That's right, 100%. Are you taking on that pain in your body?
Yes.
Yes, I can feel it from you. You're taking on that pain. A lot of light workers do this, and this is a message to all you light workers. You can transmute other people's pain. You can disintegrate it, but you don't need to take it on and hold it as your own. Shall we let go of it right now?
Please.
Okay, I want you to imagine like a beam of light that's coming from wherever you want it to come from. It doesn't have to be from heaven, it can be galactic, it doesn't matter, it can be from the universe, straight into the top of your head. And what it's going to do is, as it comes down your body, like slowly, bit by bit, from your forehead to your eyes, to your nose, to your mouth, to your chin, and as it wakes its way down throughout your whole body, it's going to cleanse all negativity that is within your body now. I want you to be open, and I want you to allow, and I need you to surrender 100% right here, right now, in this moment with me. Yes?
Yes. Feels like
Let's
an
do-
unveiling.
You see how incredible you are? Right, let's do it.
Sense my being whole with wings.
Yes. Okay, the beam of light now, the purest, brightest light you've ever seen in your life. It can be multicolored if you want it to be. It can be rainbow colored. And it's coming in right now through the top of your head. It's making its way down to the middle of your forehead. Going through, passing your eyes right now. It doesn't have to be fast, we can slow it down. It's penetrating every single darkness. Entities, anything that might be holding on to you right now cannot stay in this light. It cannot survive in this light. It is too bright. It is too powerful. It is too unique. Wonderful. I can feel the energy through you now. It's penetrating through your nose, down to your mouth, down to your chin, down to the top of your neck, penetrating every single cell, ligament, muscle, body, every single part of you, now to the middle of your neck. It's penetrating your Adam's apple, penetrating the bottom of your neck, penetrating the top of your shoulders now. Good. The top of your chest, the top of your arms, the middle of your arms, your elbows now, your wrist, your hands, out through your fingertips. It's penetrating your breastbone now, into your lungs, into your muscles, your tissues, your fibers, every part of you, down into your abdomen, your colon, down into the abdomen area, your liver, your kidneys, down into your hips, penetrating every aspect of your being, every aspect of your human body. Good. Down to the top of your legs, down to the middle of your legs. Good. Keep your heart space open. Down to your knees. Just bump you up a little bit with your energy right now. Down to the middle of your calves. Good. Down to your ankles. Down to the feet. You can feel this light coming out the soles of your feet and through your toes. You can feel the light working on your spine. Can you feel it working on your spine, specifically the middle part of your spine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just bring in some more light. I want you to bring in some more light in that area. Bring in more. You can feel the intensity of that light. You can feel the brightness all of a sudden becoming brighter and more intense as soon as you said those words. And I want you to bring it in straight into your spine. Now I want you to imagine your spine and every vertebrae, bright white light. Imagine it not being a bone spine, but a crystal spine. You can feel the light penetrating that crystal spine. Good. I love how you accepted that. Wonderful. Good. That's really, really good.
Feels like a return to the true essence.
And now I want you to go back to your heart space. And I want you to have a look at your heart space. What do you see there? Tell me. It's the first thing that pops into your head. Don't think it.
The first thing that pops into my head is a crystalline grid.
I want you to
There
connect
was a
your.
black hole.
I want you to connect your spine to that crystalline grid. I'm actually holding your hand right now. Let's do this together, okay? I'll connect mine, and I want you to connect yours. There's so much information, so much healing, so much awareness. Let's bring that forth. Bring it forth into you. This is your birthright. Okay, there we are. There we go. You're so switched on right now. It's really, really good.
Sure.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to disconnect my heart from your heart. And I want you to stay connected to the crystalline grid. Good. And I just want you to open your eyes when you're ready.
Thank you.
Good. Do you see?
I sense that the things that I've been automatically doing will now become more visual. I
Yes.
understand my magic so much more.
Yes. Wonderful. I love it. Thank you so much, because I can feel the essence of your soul and you can feel mine. You see, there's nothing to be afraid. We don't bite.
Thank you for blessing me.
Hello, this is Reinhard Nilesh. Can you understand me?
I can understand you, Reinhard. Yes.
Rick, Deb and Rick have
Yes.
helped me those last 2 weeks to get energy, but I'm quite down now. So but progress is to be seen, yes. But Nilesh, could you help me with your heart? And that would be important.
Of course.
Reinhard
Shall we
has been
connect?
down. He's been bedridden for several weeks now. And I would
Yeah.
ask everyone to please hold space for him. And Nilesh, I was going to mention this, and I was probably going to interrupt because we all care for Reinhard very much. He's a very close friend to most of us here. We have been doing healing for several weeks with Reinhard, and he's been bedridden. So I would ask all of us to please let him cut in front of you so that we can do healing again with Reinhard.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to call upon a few people to come and join. So let's call upon a few, shall we? Because they're all here. So let's do Michael, Raphael, Uriel, Sandalphon, Gabriel. And let's have you, Yeshua, too. Let's have Father. We're all here. We are all connected right now as one. So Reinhard, I need 3 things from you as always. I need you to be open, and I need you to allow, and I need you to surrender to the healing right now we're going to give you. Are you okay with that?
I agree to all of it because this is my heart pleasure.
Okay. Open up your heart for me, Reinhard. We're all going to connect right now. Okay, we're all connected. Good. Open up your heart for me, Reinhard. Good. Okay. Yeah, you're feeling very weak. I can feel that from you. Okay, Reinhard. heart. Close your eyes. I want you to feel this, okay? You ready? We're going to
Yes.
ramp it up. Okay, good. I want all of you angelics to connect. And let's do it through one heart, okay? It's more powerful this way. Here we go. I'm connecting my heart to your heart. Let's bring up the vibration. Just allow, Reinhardt. Just be. That's all I need from you. Keep your heart space open, as always. Good. Allow, open, accept what we're about to give to you. Good, excellent. Yes, we love you too. Take as much as you need, Reinhardt. There is an infinite supply. It never runs out.
Yes.
I'm just going to work on your body, Reinhardt, okay?
Yes, please.
First of all, we're going to work on your head, okay? Just put some energy there right now, okay? Good. I love the fact that you allow and accept it. Wonderful. Thank you. Your throat needs a little bit of work. Let's work on that.
Yes.
We love you too, Reinhardt. Your arms are weak. Let's work on that. There is no difference in connection, Reinhardt. I am you, you are me. There is no separation.
Yeah, okay.
Let's work on your abdomen area. Let's work on your heart. Just gonna massage your heart area for a minute, okay, right now?
Später mit einem
Wonderful. Let's work on your hips. Let's work on your muscles and tissues. The whole of you. Let's work on your knees. Keep your heart space open. Let's work on your ankles. I'm just going to hold your feet and your ankles in my hands right now. And we're going to buzz energy into you. It's going to be pulsing through your feet right the way up through your whole body, okay? very heart of you, Reinhardt. Remember the very heart of who you are.
Yes.
Do not forget. The fire burns strong within you. Never forget it.
Yes. On my right leg, my cat is sitting. That's beautiful.
Disconnect my heart from your heart.
Yes.
And we leave our love with you, Reinhardt.
Thank you.
Whichever way you go, whatever you choose Reinhardt, either way you are loved, you are adored, you are cherished, and you are never forgotten, ever.
Thank you.
Love you, Reinhardt.
Yes, I love you, Nilesh. Thank you for supporting me.
I have a question. Recently we were told that our higher selves are merging with us.
Yes.
Looks like it was in a structure A and 3 is also 1.
Who is that?
1, it's always between one structure and another structure creates modality of third structure. However, that structure, when you look at for itself, the one unit. So
Trying to
not
find who that
Dijon.
is.
Dijon.
So when you penetrate that, and when you start teaching your children to do that, you're gonna see faster learning. And you also, if you see a child.
Who's that? Okay, now that stopped. As I was saying, recently a friend of ours who does channeling, who I've known for a long time and I trust, said that our higher selves are merging with us. And I know that Reinhardt has been going through a lot with his body. I saw he was in a car accident that was a severe car accident many years ago, and part of his body was metal. And I actually saw the metal being removed, and they were rebuilding his body, muscles and tendons. So while all this was being done for him, I was getting the message that he was going through a kundalini, his muscles were being rebuilt, and then his higher self was merging. This poor man, everything was happening to him at once.
A lucky thing to be.
And I was seeing all this happening to him, and I was like, really? Do you see why he's in this condition?
It's true, but I'm getting stronger. So it's just a fight, to get the muscles again.
Yes. So the key thing here right now is exactly what I said. Never forget the heart of who you are, the fire that burns within. That is your fuel. That's your fuel. That's what sees you through. Yes, as in regards to the higher selves, I don't think there's ever been that separation. I think we felt there's a separation here on planet Earth, and I think we've been led to believe there is, but I don't think that ever was. Because I feel I feel Meti most of the time, but I also feel many other beings a lot of the time. Father pops in quite a fair bit, every now and then. And I don't think it's down to the fact that this is being integrated. I think it's down to our connection and our awareness of it. And the reason for that's really simple, is because our consciousness is changing. This was set a long time ago. This was set. And it was set, everything has been set in vibration. Nothing's been set in time. So let's forget about the illusion of time, because that's all it is. It's just here for your 3D experience to allow you to measure your time and measure your experiences during that time. That's all that time is, okay? So everything is set in vibration. Gaia's vibration hasn't dropped at all. If anything, she's vibrating. What I feel from her is different now. It's not higher, but it's different. It's almost like the frequency is different in some unusual way. But I feel like she's giving us time to kind of really allow us to be more in our bodies, to look after our bodies a little bit more, because the 5D light that's coming is going to be very impactful on the body. The actual consciousness of who you are is always there and willing and able. It can jump mountains, but the body has to be willing too. And so the body also needs to be prepared, because some are going to choose to be with their bodies, some are not, and that's okay. That's the experience to be had. But I don't think that separation was ever there. I just think we're becoming more conscious of the fact that this is happening. It's a little bit like, if you think about your own individual journey, okay, every stepping stone you take, they will say, the guides are really wonderful this way. There's a misconception that angelics are all about love and light. Okay, they're not. We use many, many different methods, many different ways to help and trigger you, because we feel that the most important factor is to help you to move forward and not for you to stand still. And we will use whatever we need to use to help you to move to that next step, even if it's just a little bit of a carrot to help you to get there. And what you discover is you get onto that step and you've been told whatever you've been told, and then the next step is completely different. In fact, it wasn't what it was before. For example, it could be, well, you've been told you're Archangel Michael, or you have a fractal of Archangel Michael within you, and then you actually step onto that stepping stone and you own it. You surrender to that. And when you surrender into it, you're surrendering to everything, all that is, was, ever will be. That is to do with Michael. And you kind of assimilate that information. You kind of like embody that information, and it allows you to understand not only more about yourself as an individual, unique soul, but also about Michael and your connection to him. And so when you move on to the next stepping stone, they could say, well, you're not really Michael, you're something else altogether. You're an ascended master, or you're from the Galactus, or you're this, you're that. There are so many facets of our soul. It's not easy to say you are this, because that's not what you are. You are everything. You are many, many things. The soul is immortal. We know this. You can never die. We've discussed this before. You can never die. And you have had more experiences than hot dinners, 100%. Yeah. So you got to be aware of that. You got to know that. And it's just coming into that awareness, step by step, breadcrumb by breadcrumb, but keep doing the work and keep pushing forward to get there. That's the key thing here. And at the end of all of this, when we're done with this, just remember it was a human experience. There is so much we can talk about, so much I can share, but it would be like too much sometimes. And so, we'll stop there and let you assimilate that.
Yeah.
For a little while. Yeah. Does that kind of make sense?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Let me go back to questions for you. I didn't want to take up that much time, but I wanted a little bit of clarification, because we're in a different situation with our higher selves since we share one. And for me, it's like, well, I don't know how they would merge with us, one person, one higher self to merge. Anyway, I just kept thinking about it.
That's really simple. So I'll tell you how. You have, like, if you have one higher self, this, okay, yeah, so this bit, right, Rick will take, because this is the bit that Rick identifies with. Your soul identifies with this bit, yeah, and then Deb will take this bit, because this is the bit that Deb identifies with, but you've still got this bit left, and you might interchange, and it might all become one because it all melds into one. Yes? And once you've assimilated that, then it's like, well, Deb's going to do this bit now. Yes? Because this is what's required. Because this is forever changing. This is not constant. Yes?
Yes.
And then Rick's going to take this bit now. Yes?
Yes.
And you're going to assimilate that. Yes?
Yeah.
You see? You see how simple it is?
Yeah. Well, Rick wakes up and he sees her laying across us, lengthwise.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he wakes up. Sometimes he wakes up and he sees her face right above a mirror.
It was designed so simply. I think sometimes, as human beings, when we step into the logical, rational mind, like we complicate things. And I've said this before. The universe as it was designed, the human experience as it was designed, it was designed simply. It isn't complicated. It never has been.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes as human beings, we like to make it more complicated. But
we try to make it harder, than it really is.
Whichever modality you want to use, whether it's stepping outside of your body, doing it astrally, whether you're like me and I'm like, I don't want to know. Like I don't want to know about it, right? Just take me, do what you need to do, and then just pull me back, and I'm happy. I'm cool with that. But just don't tell me. Just tell me the things that are relevant. You know, that's cool with me. You know, everyone has their own way, don't they? Some people are like, oh no, I need to be conscious. I need to be present. I want to be there. I want to kind of experience everything. You know, and some souls are like that. You know, so everyone's different. It's just your own unique, you know, modality that you want to use. It's just up to you. It's individual. But I mean, sharing one soul, that's cool. Like, you know, I share, you know, Meti's vibration with many, and I take, you know, from Meti's vibration what I need to bring forth here today on planet Earth. You know, he has many facets, many. And I'm never gonna kind of like, you know, go through every single one and display them all, you know, with each session that we do. It's not going to happen that way. Right. But there is someone out there who, you know, will bring forth the bravery, the courageous Meti, or the intellectual Meti, or the, you know, the space geek, you know, Meti, because there is that too, you know. Different facets of it. So does that kind of make sense? Does that answer your question? Yes, a lot more. Cool.
That makes the best sense. Okay, so Carmen says hello to you, that she's missed you, and
hi, Carmen.
Jasmine Myers wants to know Jasmine and her husband are here. When we connect to Father, what strategies do you have to allow more of his energy in?
I'm very stubborn. I'm very stubborn with that. I think the biggest part is I just allow it in the way that I just accept it. I'm very open, and I just allow him to bring forth whatever he needs to bring forth through me. Sometimes I'm okay with it, and other times I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to you today. I'm like that. I know that's a very unusual thing to say to Father. I get that, but we have this connection. We have this way about us, and he can be very demanding with me, and he can very much kind of like and go on, and I very much have to kind of limit that because my human 3D sensory perception can be overloaded with the information, and there is a lot of information that comes through that I really don't need to know, or just not really relevant for kind of what we're going through here right now. The biggest part is I just know he's there. I can feel him. So let me show you, okay? Let me show you what that looks like, okay? And what that feels like. I'm going to connect with both of you right now to show you what that looks like and what that feels like, okay? So, okay, Father, I want you to Come in. Yeah, there's no need to be cheeky about it. Just come in. You don't want to connect now, do you now? Yeah, all right, okay. So I feel it in my being right now. And your heart is the source pack of all of who you are, okay? And you'll always go to your heart space. And then I just want you to expand just like that, okay? Okay, I'm going to connect with both of you right now. And I want you to feel Father's love. He's sending it to you right now. Can you feel it in your heart? If you can't, say you can't. We'll ramp up the energy. Be open. Open this heart. Open the very heart of who you are. Yeah, can you feel that?
Yes. Yes.
And it feels like a hot flush, doesn't it? It feels like this kind of energy is just like flowing through you, flowing around you all of the time. He's like this all of the time. The energy you're feeling is this much of who he really is, this much. Let's send you some love. Let's send you some love from heaven. How about that? How about some love from heaven? Because that's really unique. Yes? I call upon the house of heaven for which I belong. I want you to channel the essence, the purity, the love, all that is of all of heaven, all of the wonder, all of the glory, all of the beauty. And more importantly, your love. I want to feel the vibration of love from the house of heaven, from myself to all of these who are here today, and for all of those that are going to watch this transmission. Can you feel that? Can you feel the purity of heaven? Can you feel how it feels very different to Father's energy?
Yeah.
It feels a bit like home. Or
It feels like home.
Yeah, with some of you, it'll feel like it feels really familiar to me. And it feels, for some of you, for me, it feels like a playground. For me, it feels like a playground. I can see rainbow-colored fishes. Everything feels bright. And I feel so comfortable there. And there's nothing that heaven needs from me. It doesn't require anything from you. It just wants you to be and absorb this beautiful, wonderful energy from the house of heaven. Come on, Jasmine, tell me what you feel.
Bliss.
Tell me what you feel, Jasmine. Tell me what you don't feel.
A blissful peace. Like swirling light and energy.
Can you feel your brothers and sisters there? Can you feel them? Because I can feel them. They're coming forth. Can you connect with them? Connect with them. Connect with your heart. I want you to connect with them, and through your heart I want you to convey love that's unique from you to them. Connect with them. Share the love between you two. Good. Just be open. Just surrender to the process. Just allow yourself to be, nothing more, nothing less. Good. I can feel it from you both. It's good. It's really good. Do you see? Do you feel the difference? Father's energy, heaven energy.
Yeah.
Subtle differences, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost like a slight change in flavor of something you've just ate, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's very subtle, but we're so tuned. We're so finely attuned that we can recognize these real subtle differences. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
You see how incredible you are? The fact that you can do that?
Mhm.
Yes. How incredible is that? That you can do that. You can sense the subtle differences in vibrational energy. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're connected with Father, and you're connected with heaven, which is you know, high energy places.
Yeah.
But you just did that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Check it out. You see what we can do? How incredible are we?
Yes. Yes.
This is what it feels like. This is what it's like. So when I connect with other beings like Yeshua or Ashtar Command or someone from the Pleiades or another God being, you know, whatever it might be, I recognize the subtle differences. It's a vibration that I recognize. That's the first thing I see. Visually, I have something in my mind. Obviously, I'm seeing something, but vibrationally, I feel everything. And this is the secret of the universe. Everything is vibration. Everything is vibration. And if you can read vibration like you've just done right now, you're onto a winner, man. It's like easy. You know, like when you walk in a past or you meet a group of people, you know, and you can when you converse or when you're with them, you can sense their vibration, can't you? And each one feels different to the next. Then neither two vibrations feel the same. But not only do you feel the vibration, you can also feel the limitations of that vibration as well, right? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's because of their fear or trauma or something that's prevented them to move forward, to allow to break that barrier, and so they become more of that unique soul vibration that they are. Yes, we feel this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you're like that, right? When you feel that, because you know we all are really so finely attuned to sensing these vibrations. When you feel that, what I want you to do is take the ego mind out of it. It's really hard, but it's doable, right? Take the ego mind out of it and just literally, as an open, beautiful souls, which you two are, okay? I don't want you to forget that. For some reason, I'm being told this. Two beautiful souls that you are, and I want you to connect with them in that way. And instantly, what's going to happen is in your mind, you're going to see things, you're going to feel things, and you know what? Surrender to it. Allow yourself to live in that flow, just like we did right now with the flow of vibration with Father, with the flow of vibration with heaven, how you could see your brothers and sisters. You just surrendered to that flow, didn't you? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to surrender to the same flow when you see people, because automatically then you're not bringing the conscious mind forward. You're bringing your heart, your spirituality, and now you're talking soul to soul. And I want you to just say whatever it is you need to say, because whatever that person needs to hear, your souls will be talking. They're just going to say it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was in a session yesterday, and that was the exact thing that we were talking about, you know, and just expressing, and it was just like almost like a channel, you know, and been releasing. And the way we've been connecting with Father is just kind of like just a ball of light, connecting with a huge ball of light, and no words are being said or anything like that. It's just energy. So I'm able to go into that light and then kind of recharge like a battery, and then come back and bring as much charge as I can. So I've been trying to hold it's almost just like I'm gathering as much charge as I can to bring back to my body.
Yes.
And so my body sometimes can't hold as much as I'm bringing back. So it's just kind of like, how do I process certain little things like, So thank you so much.
You're very welcome. It's fascinating that you said that, because I think this is confirmation for you. The fact that you experienced it yesterday tells me that this is something you needed to experience today and confirm today for you. This is how I communicate with each and every one of you. I step into the flow of energy that is between you and I can read you. And just as much as I can read you, you can read me too.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, beautiful chapter.
Go there often. The more you become familiar with the vibration of Father, the vibration of heaven, and what that feels like, go there. I go there a fair bit. I will go and hang out with Yeshua quite a lot, just mainly because I like to tease him more than anything, and that's why I go, and also to kind of charge up. And I like to tease him about Jesus sandals, because he hates that, but I love to tease him about it, because here on planet Earth it did exist, not anymore, but I love to tease him about that, and we have a lot of fun. So go and play, and each and every one of you can do this. There's no limitation. The limitation is you're setting your limitation. Don't set your limitation. Work with one another to break that. Yeah.
Yes.
Has that helped?
Absolutely. Thank you, and much love.
I just got one last thing to say. Are you ready?
Yes.
I love you.
Yes, I love you too.
Wonderful. Hello.
Thank you.
We love you too, Jasmine. And
we love you too.
Okay, guys. Next is Kyle. Can you talk about the Essene Collective and share what you know about them?
Oh. Right. Okay, you tell me what you know.
Me?
Yeah.
He's not talking to me.
Well, I did. I don't know. I've been having a pretty rough last 6 months, and it led me to do this. I started hearing the Essenes connect with me telepathically, and then they had me do this 2-day meditation where I didn't stop meditating for 2 days. I took small 10-15 minute breaks here and there, but I did this 2-day meditation, and when I finished near the end, I saw the being Thoth walk into the room, and he basically gave me this potion, and I drank this potion, and I think it's something to completely merge my light body with my physical body, and well, from what I've gathered is that the Essenes are Drunvalo Melchizedek talks about how there's these different octaves of energy, and there's 12 notes in an octave, and the Essenes are so between the 14th and the 12th note there's a 13th gap that's a dark space, but the next octave of energy is the next layer of consciousness going inside of the galaxy, and from what I've gathered, the Essenes have connected with that next octave, and they're this group of ascended masters that bring this this higher frequency of energy onto the planet, but most of them don't have physical bodies anymore. That's what I know about them, or what I think I know about them.
Okay. Okay, the Essenes are like they're another fractal of angelic kind of energy, angelic vibration. Okay, and so what you'll find is that angelics aren't just angelics; they are so many different fractals of them experiences. For example, there's a galactic angelic group, and I've met them, and so there are that many different sort of like subgroups or groups, if you like to see. Angelics don't like to limit their own particular experience. In fact, if anything, they want to expand so they can go on forever. So for me, what I'm seeing with these scenes is this is for you. Okay, the reason they're connecting with you is because of you. And the reason they're connecting with you is because you need help right now. And what it is you've got this methodical mind. This is what I'm getting right now. You've got this methodical way of doing things in your brain, and they are very good at that. So these scenes are very good at method. And for some reason, they're very good at being able to connect with you and your brain because of the way that it works. Yes? Yeah. This is why they're connecting with you now. So I'm getting two things: methodical mind and numbers with you. So for some reason, these two things have a way of, they are using these two things to help you, to help them to communicate with you better, to understand more of you, more about who you are. That's what it's about. So yeah, we can go like, the 12th octave or the dimension between the dimension. I think don't complicate it too much. Just stay with the original message, stay with exactly what it is that you need to stay with, and see where that takes you. Because one of the things, we've talked before, Kyle, so I know a little bit about you, and you have this way of jumping from one to the next, to the next, to the next. And when you do that, it's great to know the information. And I get that because you're thirsty for it, but I would advise you to stay with the first information, almost like if you're eating, a piece of fruit. Say you're eating an apple. Say you're eating an apple.
The main issue that I've been having, I've been having like severe OCD in the form of intrusive thoughts, because like I had that battle with that dog set, for a long time, and it did a number on my brain, and it feels like my mind is just one big intrusive thought, and I'm so sensitive, because my light body is merged, I'm just so sensitive to these negative thoughts that it's like all I think about now. And I was wondering if you have anything to help me observe maybe and get out of that headspace.
They are, what they're doing is they're undoing you. They're undoing what's already happened with you. So the best way they can work with you right now is using the methodical aspect of it and using the numbers, because this is what you understand. This is your experience right now. So we change, we adapt. What we also don't seem to realize is that the more experiences we have and the more that we understand, it changes our vibration, changes our awareness. And so this is why I'm saying to you, slow down, okay? Go one step at a time. Don't jump several steps ahead. Go with one thing. I feel like they're deconstructing you right now. This is what they're doing. And you've been specifically assigned to these scenes. I feel like also, it's also like, the best way to describe it is a little bit like there's like a group of like a load of people involved in like your care. So they're like involved in your ascension, okay? And so right now, at this moment in time, you need these scenes right now to help you with this, because they are, let's wait, let me just try and connect, okay? They've got some ancient scrolls, which they've got connection with. And they're using that methodology right now to deconstruct you. It's almost like you're a ball of wire, and they're trying to kind of pick it apart bit by bit. I feel like that's what they're doing, and it's going to take a little bit of time. what they're also saying is don't connect too quickly, too soon to too many things. Do you get excited?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, right. That's what they're showing me. They're showing me that you get very excited. It's almost like, you know, the wonder of each connection, not just the one that you're making, but the next and the next and the next and the next. And it's almost like you're running through the whole lot, and you're not giving yourself enough time to go, hey, let me just be in this vibration and understand what this is about, and be with it, learn with it, assimilate it, you know, understand it more, see what I can almost get from this, rather than looking 10 steps ahead, which is what you're doing. So I feel like the methodical mind and the numbers are definitely the two things I'm getting, and I feel like the Essenes are like a branch of angelic like energy.
I watched a channeling, I think Pamela Araylan is her name, that she did a channeling of Metatron, and Metatron said that when he was incarnated on Earth, he like connected through the Essenes and like ascended through the Essenes. So that was another reason why I brought it up.
I don't have memory of that, so I don't remember that. But that's not to say that it didn't happen. You know,
yeah.
I don't have memory of that. What my main mission and my main goal here really is not to go through my past lives, because if I did that, I would spend my entire human lifetime here doing that and that alone, and I think that's a waste of my time and energy. So as you know, my main mission here is to hold the light, you know, that's number one, and number two is to make sure that 5D happens. That's it.
You mentioned the scrolls. What are those?
Right, so you know the Essenes, what I'm seeing with the Essenes is that they're like geeks, really. You know, they love numbers, they love scrolls, you know, especially the one that's connected to you right now. He's a male. He looks a little bit like Nostradamus. You've seen what he looks like, don't you? With that top hat and that's the way he's this one is particularly presenting to me right now with you. And they've got some, can't get the words. They've got I'm seeing like diagrams of like ways to deconstruct minds, way to kind of help you to process better. Yeah. And that's kind of what I feel it is with you, like your pathways, processing with you. And they have got, there's a word for it, and I really can't even get my word out today.
Blueprint.
There's a way of, it's kind of like a blueprint. Yeah, it's very
similar. It's like an individual blueprint for each person.
Yeah, so they have access to this, and that's what they're using right now with you. Slow down. I've told you this before. I feel like they're saying to me, we've told him this before, and like you're not listening. Why are you not listening?
I'm trying to slow down. Like this OCD part of my brain is just such a like prominent issue that it's so hard to get over. You know, like I'm just like, because I can feel. I mean, I know what truth is, and I can feel truth, but I'm so afraid of like saying something that's doubtful, like that it manifests in my brain. You know, and my mind is just always thinking about these negative. Negative things, and that's all I ever think about. You know, I never, like, it's rare, like, I don't know, I have positive thoughts here and there, but it's just like, I don't know, I have to, it just feels like I want to completely destroy my ego and like not even have any kind of thoughts whatsoever, like, and that's the only way that I'm going to be healthy again. That's what it feels like to me.
I don't agree with that, Kyle. Look, you can have thought, but it doesn't necessarily have to come from your ego space. Yes, we've all had to work very hard to get, you know, to dissolve that ego. Like it's a hard thing to do, because I remember going through my process of doing that, and it took a number of years. It wasn't just overnight or a few months. It took a number of years to release that ego and come from a place that's genuine, you know, and come from a place where you don't apologize for who you are. I don't apologize for who I am. I don't. I know who I am. I am who I am. And whether people believe me or not, I don't care. I'm not interested in convincing people. That's not my purpose here. My purpose is to be in service, and I've been doing that all my life, and I will continue to do that. And I think that is a reminder of something that you also need to come from that space too. Like, be who you are, own who you are. Only you can be you. I can't be you. And you can't be me. Yeah?
Yeah.
But you can be you, and I can be me, and we can connect, and we can have, like, you know, we can have a melding, and we can have like a one consciousness together, and we can think and feel and share, you know, and we're going to get there with that. We're not there yet, but we are getting there. We're working. And our higher guides are like, they're working like 24/7, man. You know, on every single one of us, and we're stubborn, and I am too. I'm stubborn. You know, I don't like to always do what they say, but I feel like these scenes are working with you. I feel like they're deconstructing you right now. That is the word they're telling me. Yeah. Yeah. So go with it. Go with it. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do to observe? I mean, I think I like need better methods of observing. You know, I don't know. I listen a lot right now. Like I kind of like try and listen to every single millisecond of sound, like block out all these thoughts. But what do you do to observe thoughts specifically?
You mean observe my thoughts?
Yeah.
Are you talking about human thoughts?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you even have those anymore?
I do. Yeah, I do. I do. What do I do to observe them? I suppose the biggest factor is whether I'm being attacked, because I do get attacked, and whether these thoughts that I'm really experiencing are mine. So, for example, I've mentioned this before, but I do get psychically attacked sometimes, and it's always, they're always quite mean and cruel. So they'll say things like stab yourself in the cheek, but don't just stab yourself, like, you know, like stab yourself with a knife, but also like move the knife across, and you know, or twist it. Yeah,
exactly.
So that is like a psychic attack. So what I do is, when I have that thought, I step back a little bit, and I ask myself the question, and I say to my, you know, to my heart, to my soul, is this my thought, or is this someone else's? And the answer is instantaneous. It will tell you whether it's your thought or someone else's. If it's someone else's thought, let it go. It's not yours. Yeah. If it's yours, you've got some work to do. Yeah. Got some work to do on yourself. Yeah. But it's stepping back and just like taking a little bit of like, hey, is this really me? You know, and ask yourself that. If you need to say it out aloud, say it. Say, you know, well, is this my thought or is it someone else's? And instantly your soul will talk to you and say, hey, it's not yours. So then you know, actually, hey, yeah, you know, we're all being bombarded with all these crazy thoughts right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm suicidal, right? It doesn't mean I have any mental health. It just means that we are living in a world that's very controlled, and psychic warfare has existed for a very long time, you know, a very, very long time. And it exists to this day. And at one point, this will be all revealed, you know, and as we go forward in this linear time, more and more has been revealed as we go forward. But it does exist. It is real. It does happen. And I just think we need to be more mindful of our thoughts. Is it really my thought, or is it really someone else's? And like most of the time, like it's going to be someone else's, you know, it's gonna be, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I wish. Yeah, for sure. I guess I wish I just recognized that, or like 2 years ago, you know, because when it started happening, I just like started hating myself, because I would have thoughts like that too, like, oh, I'm gonna stab that thing or whatever. Yeah. You know, and I was like, Jesus, am I really this messed up?
No. Yeah. I think don't forget the fire in your heart. Okay, this seems to be the theme of this particular session this time. The fire that is within your soul. Okay, it's infinite, it's forever burning, and it's bright, you know. And let's not forget that this is who you are. You're fierce. You're fierce. You're unstoppable. You know, you're incredible. Yes, yes. You're incredible. You're all these things, and sometimes we need reminding of this, especially during this current vibration we're feeling right now. This is why, you know, Deb, I, and Rick, and we're doing this, because I think the reminders need to be reminded right now, and this is what it's about. So, and it's not easy stepping into that space. It's hard right now, and I get that. But, you know, look, we've got so many methods we can do this with. You've got meditation, you've got good food, you've got sunlight, you've got, you know, grass, you've got, you know, great wooded trees, you know, you've got the beautiful sky, you've got daisies, you know, we've got so much to be grateful for. And it's just finding the love in everything, finding the beauty in everything. No matter how difficult life is right now, no matter how many people are taking the juice, no matter how many people are suffering through it, you know, let's be very clear that those who have taken it, some are going to be transmuting it, some are actually going to, you know, pass on through it.
Yeah, do you think people are going to die in droves still from it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Because how are you to awaken until you really truly know the horrors of what's going on? Because we're still blinded right now. Yeah. We still are. Yeah. When we look at how many people are protesting, you know, there's not enough, you know, not enough. All of us should be out there right now, and we're not, you know, we're not. So it has to be, you know, sometimes when I looked into this, and I like looked a little bit into, and the reasons why. So one of the things is like, hey, you know, a lot of these souls who are passing away through taking the juice, you know, it's another way of just letting you know, the kind of the depth of deception that's happened on this planet, and how we really going to truly move you unless we can, you know, affect your heart in a way where you can be truly moved. Can you imagine if like 90% of your family like passed away? Do you not think that might trigger the complete shit out of you? Because I know it would me. It would, wouldn't it? You know, if your closest friends, family, you know, people that you knew, you know, are no longer here, and they passed away without you, there's going to be a serious amount of emotion going on. You know, there's going to be a lot of anger and blame. You know, it's going to be a lot of that, and we're going to have to work through this. This is a process. This is like healing. This is like a counseling session. You know, we're going through this. And this is what humanity chose to experience. You know, I know there's a lot of people who go, oh, I want 5D to happen now. Yeah, of course, everyone wants that. Everyone wants 5D to happen now. But we also need to understand that humanity has been through much. And over the last 200 years, we have been subdued, we have consented, and we have colluded, okay, with the elites. And so we need to be aware that this is what's happened, so then we can like say, okay, we want something different. We don't want this to be the reality anymore. We want it to be different. We want to change it. You know, it's raising your awareness, which in turn raises your consciousness, which in turn brings you closer to 5D.
Right.
It's not rocket science. It's not quantum physics. You know, it's pretty simple. All of this is pretty simple. Yeah. And remember, the soul is immortal, right? You can't destroy a soul. You know that, right? Yeah, it's immortal. You can't destroy a soul. We just move on. You know, you move forward, or you'll come back, whichever. However you want to play that out, you have a choice. You know.
Yeah.
Does that kind of make sense?
For sure, man. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. So Kathy wanted to let you know that it was lovely. Such a delight to see you again. It's beautiful to connect hearts together and to share our energy today. And that's Kath.
Hi.
And Davina is also having lower back, right side of her back pain for about 2 weeks. would love a release and let it go. Let it go.
Okay, Davina. Yeah. Let's do this. Yes, Davina, shall we do it?
Yes.
I do. Okay, what are the 3 things I need from you?
What the 3 things
You
you
don't
need
know.
from me?
Have you forgotten? Has it been that long? You forgot, Davina.
La la la.
Open, allow, surrender. Yeah, those 3 things. Because the more that you open, it means the information that you really require in order to solve whatever's happening to you is what you'll receive. If you're allowing, then you're allowing that information and you're holding that as your truth. And if you're surrendering to the process and saying, hey, I trust you. I trust you guys to give me the right information that I need right now. Yeah, your soul is an antenna. Okay, it can receive information, it can send out information all of the time. That's really up to you about how well finely tuned you are with that. Yeah. So okay. So it's the same drill. Take 3 deep breaths. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. And then I want you to open up your heart space like a portal. I'm going to connect my heart to your heart. And then I want you to ask the question, because you're asking the question to your soul. Your higher guides will come in and give you the answer. And the first thing that pops into your head, that is it.
Okay.
Yeah? That is it. Okay? All right, let's do it. 3 deep breaths. Wonderful.
Oh, come on.
And then on the out breath, I just want you to let everything go. Just allow yourself to be in this moment, in the right here, right now, present moment, just you and me. And you are completely safe. Good. Relax. Let it all go. You don't need to hang on to it. Great. Okay, I want you to open up your heart space. Wider, Davina. It's not wide enough. Open up your heart space wider than that. That's better. Okay. I'm going to connect my heart to your heart. Okay, you need to allow it. Allow the connection. Surrender to my energy. That's it. Just there. Just like that. Good. Okay. So I'm going to be your battery pack right now. All right. Let's just bring some more energy, shall we? Good, excellent. I love the fact that you take energy. I love it. It's so, so good. So now I want you to ask the questions that you need to ask, and the first thing that pops into your head is the answer. Ask your question.
What is the root cause for these symptoms that I popping up? I would like to go to the root cause.
What's the first thing that popped into your head?
I just see something like like a rope. It's kind of going to the root cause. That's what I saw.
Ask more questions.
I don't want to hang on to the story because I know everything is an experience that we have chosen to experience it. I just would like to go to the root cause and release it and surrender it and set everyone involved free. Please assist.
Okay. Tell me what you're hearing.
I'm just seeing like something untightened, and there's a ball of light.
Yeah. What's the cause?
I don't see the cause, but I saw like July 4th when you light up the firework and kind of pop. That's what I saw. Because I already mentioned that I don't want it to need to know the story, because everything is about a story. It's already done deal. And then if I need to know, it will be revealed. Otherwise, I just wanted to surrender it and then set everyone free, and then forgive myself and forgive others. Because we've been choosing to play all different roles throughout our lifetime. So I just wanted to set everyone free.
Okay, I want you to concentrate on your lower back, right?
Okay.
Right now. Yeah, specifically like lower back and probably your coccyx as well. And I want you to bring your consciousness, your attention to that area, okay? Because I'm gonna send you some healing there. And while I do that, I'm gonna tell you the cause, okay? Can you feel the warmth on your lower back right now?
No, but while you are saying that, I just saw a sword kind of, stuck into behind my back. That's what I saw.
Take it out. Pull it out.
Done.
Heal it. Heal where that sword was. I want you to bring in the energy from your soul, and I want you to activate healing within you and heal that.
Done.
Are you sitting down quite a lot right now?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I just wanted it to be, complete and give it a closure.
Well, the spiritual side of things you've just dealt with right now, okay? So the 3D physical side of things that I am getting is that you're sitting down a lot. And so you need to be up and moving. You're not moving enough, okay? That's number one. And number two, I don't know if you've ever done any yoga, but do you know the cat position?
Yes.
They want you to do that.
Okay, will do.
Wait a minute, let me just ask how often. In the morning and in the evening. So in the morning after you've got up, they want you to use it. And then in the evening before you go to bed. It literally takes 5 seconds, isn't it, to be in that cat position where you've got your arms stretched out, you're, on your knees, crouched down on your knees, doing the yoga cat position. That is what I'm getting. So they're saying do it 3 times. So stretch out like you would, like a cat does, yeah? And then they're saying come back up really nice and slow, okay? And stay in the sitting underneath your knees position for a little bit, and then do the same pose, but like stretch out like you would with like a cat, and then come back up and do that 3 times. So once in the morning, once in the evening. I don't know why, Davina, they're telling me this. I'm just the messenger. I'm just relaying it, really. You're sitting down too much. Move more often. You're not moving often enough. Yeah? And that's a 3D thing. Yeah, okay. The rest of the stuff they'll work with you on.
Awesome. So do I need to know the cost? I don't have to, but do I need to?
Do you want to explore that?
Sure.
Okay. Ask.
Do I need to
No. What is the cause?
Or what is the cause?
Yeah. So ask it again, and the first thing that pops into your mind is the answer, okay?
Okay. What is the root cause? The first thing that pop up just like a vision is like the warrior. That's all is a warrior.
Ask more questions. What are you worrying about?
What am I worrying
about? Ask the question. What am I worrying about? Yes.
What am I worrying about?
Yes.
What am I worrying about? I only see a warrior with a sword, and I see a spaceship next to it.
Okay, I want you to ask the question again, but this time I want you to mean it.
Okay.
What am I worrying about? Okay, because I could feel the vibration of your words.
When you say worry, means like worry, right? What does that
worry.
mean?
Worry.
Okay, what am I worrying about?
Yes.
What am I worrying about? I'm worrying about the history will repeat. That's what I get.
Yes. Good. Why are you worrying about it?
Because I don't want people to or things to be harmed.
Why?
Because that's not a good scenario, good situation, and not a win-win situation for everyone involved.
Where do we keep our history files?
Akash.
Who created the Akash?
Ourselves.
Nope.
No?
Who created the Akash?
Creator?
Step into your no. Step into the heart space.
Who created Akash? I did not get an exactly answer, but I saw the DNA stream and shooting up, and to the top there's a white light. Bright white. That's what I saw.
Why was the Akash created?
To track the record of, what happened in between.
Step into your heart space. This is rational, logical mind, okay? Step into your heart space and give me your answer. Why was the Akash created?
Why was the Akash created? To balance the karma?
If you want to. But what's the purpose of it?
Experiment.
Wonderful. Getting there. Yes. So the Akash is created because it allows you to have documentation almost of your own creations and your own development of your soul. That's why it's designed. That's what it was designed for individuals to be able to track their experiences. Because remember that you can fractal out to many, many different experiences. You can have all of them all in one go. The difference is that sometimes when you're dreaming, you will go and have an experience in another fractal that you have fractalized out, and you'll be like, that's really weird. It felt like me, but it wasn't really me. There were bits of that just didn't feel me, or some things were missing, parts of the personality, the way that you look, but it felt like you. So it's what it's helping you to do, what the Akash was created for, is to help you to track the wonderful creations that you guys create. That's what it's for. That's all. It's your own personal record.
because we are multi-dimensional beings, right? We are not just this Misu right here, right? And
correct.
For the Akash record, it has been created, but we can also edit it, right? Edit the scripts. Like we are playing a character on the stage, but we can
correct.
also edit the script, right? The script writer.
Okay, that's complicated. So, right, let me try and explain it in human terms, okay? So you're here having a human experience then. You're here having a human experience, and what's happened is you've chosen the limitations of that experience, of what it is you want to experience. For example, you would have chosen the family you wanted to be incarnated in, or you needed to be incarnated with, not just your parents, but your brothers, your sisters, your granddad, all of them. You would have chosen that. So throughout your human experience, there would have been set milestones that you need to achieve. Like it's almost like, and the reason these milestones are around is because I keep on repeating. Like every time when you don't deal with it, and you can feel within you don't want to deal with it, is some fear coming up, but it keeps coming around. When that happens, these are set things that you chose to experience, okay? And they will keep on repeating until you actually immerse yourself in that experience and actually learn what you choose to came here to learn. You don't really need to learn. Really, you already know it. Mm-hmm. We're going through a stage of remembering, but people like to use these words. I don't really like them very much, but they are the human words we use right now. So you came here to remember, learn, whichever it is you need to remember, and then all the other bits are the bits that you can change. So when they say, "Well, I'm a manifestor, I'm a creator," yes, you are. You are a manifestor and creator, but if you chose here and limited your experience because you needed to have an experience, the reason why many of you are not millionaires is because you've already been there. You've already done it. Why would you want to experience the same? A conscious creator being finds no value in repeating the same experiences. It's pointless, right? It's a bit like going and doing the same lesson again. If you're going to go and do English, you already know the drill. You've already done it. You've done the exam. Why would you want to go through it again? You wouldn't. Yes? Mm-hmm. And also just remember, like, how much warrior-like each and every one of you are. Like, you will come in and have the worst experiences and have so much taken away from you because that's how strongly you feel your soul is. That's how much confidence you have within you to say, hey, even when all this crap is happening in my human experience and I've been attacked here by my family and my family think I'm crazy because I'm spiritual, or people are trying to force the juice on me and I'm going to lose my job, and my wife has left me, my husband's left me, my children don't like me, with all these negative things going on, I've lost my house, I lost my car. Even with all of that going on, and even though you have chosen to experience that, you still are so fierce and so confident that you can overcome anything. Mm-hmm. Anything. That's how your soul is. That's how your soul feels. And sometimes we need to remember that. You need to remember that. Yes? Because this is how I know you to be. You've had these conversations before. I keep saying. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because I think all of our purpose here, not so-called purpose, is to remember who we truly are. No matter, because we born and we forgot about who we truly are, and we could just, living with the program that we have been programmed even before we were born. And we born into the family because, so all of a sudden, right now we have the awareness. So we are here to change our lineage, or, of course, change ourselves first, and change the bloodline, the lineage, and change one, change all, right? The rest will be like a ripple effect.
Yes. So go deeper. Okay. So you're here to change. Yeah. You're here to remember, right? What else? You're here to remember. It's no good just remembering, is it? Okay, so you're an angel. Oh, I remember I'm an angel. What else? Now you've got that information and you know you're an angel. What's the next stage? What's the next step?
So you can stop repeating the same cycle, because what we wanted to do is get out of the cycle. Otherwise, you're kind of like hamster, right? And you suppose once you realize,
you're talking, Davina, you're talking about trauma. You're talking about healing ancestral cycles. Yeah, I'm talking about when you have discovered you're angelic and you have that information now.
Mm-hmm.
What is the next step? Because it isn't just about remembering, is it? It's not just about remembering the different, lives you've had, whether it's galactic or whether it's, there's many, many galactics, not just in this universe, but the quadrant of universes, and it's forever expanding, and you've lived in every single one. There's every single being in all the different facets that it comes in, because that's how much you can split your soul into having this experience. So what is it about it? It's not just remembering, is it? What's the next stage?
Once you remember, and then you focus on healing yourself, and then you can reach out and then tell other people, if I can do it, you can do it,
Correct.
And then sharing your experience. We gone through all the experience for a reason, and we learn something from that. So that's why we kind of attract a similar situation people, and we be able to share with them, and they will reach out to touch with not necessarily the similar experience totally, but there's something, the common area that we can share, and we can pull one out, and then everyone be able to reach with more and more people, and the rest will kind of take care of itself, because there's a reason why we experience that. But
You're missing one factor, Davina. You're right about that. What you're doing is you're leading by example, because you're saying, hey, if I can do it, then each and every one of you can do it. There's no limitation with that. And you're right. We're showing others that, hey, if I can do it, you can do it. And if you don't know how to do it, I will show you how I did it. And that might work for you. It's wonderful how we share that. It's also about embodying. That's the word I'm looking for. Embodying that vibration. Yes. So it's no good just remembering it. Yeah. I want you to embody it. You're bringing in all that wealth of information, knowledge, wisdom, that vibration that you're bringing in. When you bring it in and you carry it with you, every time you connect with other people, it also helps them to remember too. But only if you bring it in and embody it, will others remember. You might trigger them into remembering, but unless you embody it and it's within you, and you recognize that aspect of your soul, then you're just remembering.
Because I believe when you remember it, and you suddenly wake up, oh, I'm already it. It's already within me. I'm already it.
Yes, that's embodiment.
Yeah, because once you remember who you truly are, we are all pure love and light, period. No matter what kind of label that we put in ourselves, whatever, fractal, or anyone that you think you are, we are pure souls and light, period.
Yes, 100%. That is our natural state, of course.
Yeah, and the next step is like the program, right? Because we all got programmed into something that we are not right now.
Yeah, but that's the whole fun of this. This is the whole part of it. This is the fun of it. The fact that the mind can be duped, the human body can be duped, to have this experience. This is the beauty of it, right?
Yeah, it's all about experience.
It's about experience, but it's also about creation, what you've created. Yeah, and you will remember. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do some healing on yourself. We healed your lower back. It's going to feel a little bit looser, going to feel a little bit better, but you really need to open that up a bit more to allow some healing for your own body to activate its own healing. Yeah, walk a bit more, move a bit more.
Yeah, I've been constantly, praying for healing, all the times. That's why, earlier when Dana said that, I said, okay, then, I put this question out there because when you say, oh, you will open for the question and answer, I say, what is my question? I just enjoy, to be here. Yeah. And thank you so much for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
It's cool.
Thank everyone holding the space.
Wonderful. I like that.
Thank you.
Rhonda says, when you connected with our hearts, she had a challenge in allowing the energies to come in, and she's not sure why.
Where is Rhonda? Let's have a look. See if I can find you. Hey, Rhonda. What do you mean challenges? Unmute yourself.
You actually want to hear me too?
I do.
Hey, hun.
Hey.
So, first of all, this is wonderful. I'm so glad that Father asked you to do this. So I'm glad that you said yes, first of all, and it's good that you're here.
I almost didn't. I almost said no.
So after I wrote that, I had to go back and I was kind of remembering, I think, what happened. So I had been getting attacked for a while, and instead of going in, which I should have done, I decided to go out and pay a couple healers for assistance. And I know that they were compromised, and due to that, them being compromised, certain aspects were allowed in that I was not aware of, but I did become aware of them. So I do believe that, and there's a certain word that keeps coming up. I can't, I will stop it. But it seems to just be, incessantly being triggered by almost a lot of different thoughts. So I just feel that there's a lot of garbage there that needs to be tended to, and I have not been able to get rid of it. One of the sessions I had, I was able to kind of think out of the box, and I went back in time and space and disallowed everything, but that did not work on this other session that I had. So I do still feel that there is a I'm not sure whether to call it a block, but in the beginning when you were doing your heart connection, I should have got like whammed, and there wasn't. So that's a little disconcerting to me.
Okay. So what is it you want to do about it?
So what do I want to do about it? I think that I do believe I know what happened is it's I need to do more within.
Yes, it's true.
Right, and I get that, and even asking you for help is actually kind of going against the whole thing of going within.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
right.
That's
so
why.
I'm kind of at this catch-22.
Yeah.
However, if I don't start, I guess this will have to be the last time that I seek help outwardly. So I would love to connect with you and do some clearing. I guess that's what yes, I'm hearing yes.
How about this, right? How about I be your battery pack? Yeah. and raise the vibration with you so you can identify it, and then you can remove it. How about that?
Okay.
So first, go on. Yeah.
Sorry. So you feel it, correct? You know that it's there.
I can see it right now in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah. So
describe it to me.
Describe it to you. I can give you one word for it, but I'd rather not say it out loud.
Say it. Don't ever be afraid. You're in good company. You're in good energy. Nothing can harm us in this space.
It's Satan.
Interesting you chose that word. I feel it's a bit more ancient than that. Have you ever seen The Mummy, the film?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So you know, like when he gets these kind of mummies to kind of like, you know, that are indestructible, but wearing these like top hats and literally like what looks like a skirt or short and like you know, weaponry. That's what it looks like to me. Quite ancient is what I'm seeing.
Oh,
I get it. Right, I know why. It's been sent to you because you have. It's there. It's been sent to you because it's challenging you to step up on your abilities. You can do this, and so.
Yeah, it's an opportunity. Everything is an opportunity. I get that. And this is no different. Being able to visualize would certainly help when it comes to this thing for me personally, but then I'm also
this is like it's quite nice. It's like nice to me. So when I'm conversing with it, it's like really polite, really lovely. But for you, it's like it's giving you shit, you know. It's definitely giving you crap, and it's like challenging you.
Yes.
And I'm asking this entity what the purpose is, and basically it seems like you're not stepping in your power. You're not owning it. You're not embodying it most of the time. And so the reason why this one is with you is to help you to embody your power and be in your power without you thinking about being in your power. Standing in your vibration. That's what this one's about.
Okay.
So he doesn't want me to help.
I can just tell it, get the hell out. You don't
No, you can't. You can't. Not with this one.
I can't. No, that doesn't work on this one. Okay.
No. You can't do. You can't do that. What he's asking for is what I've been saying to some of the, you know, wonderful beings here today. Is that hey, you have to embody it. You have to embody a level of awareness, strength, inner being, vibration. Know who you are. Dragons are really good at teaching you this. They do not apologize for 1 minute of who they are, not once. And if they do something that you don't approve of, guess what? They don't give a shit. They don't care. They're not here to seek your approval. They just are who they are. You know, they just be who they be. So what I'm getting is you need to embody a bit more of standing in your power and not wavering. You waver too much, and this is what's causing the problems and the distress is what I'm feeling from you, is what this guy's saying. The distress within you is quite prominent, and it causes all sorts of chaos. He's saying it doesn't take much, and when you step into that, like, they've got complete control over what's happening in your life and what's happening to you, and they see that. It's like it's a bit like the best way I can describe it is just saying a negative thing to some person can spiral them down into that negative kind of way. So this is more about honing your ability. That's all it's about. So you want to give it a go?
Absolutely.
How are you gonna take this this entity out of you or away from you? Because I don't feel it's attached to you. I feel like it's around you. I don't feel it's attached to your body. I feel like it's around you.
Okay. So I could try well, I will do several shields, and let's do that.
Can I suggest?
Please.
Heart space, where your soul resides. I want you to bring it out a foot, like the whole of it, yeah? So bring it out a foot, another foot, then a meter, then 2 meters, and then 3 meters, and then 4 meters, and I want you to hold. Sent from Satan, isn't Satan. Or Hallel, as I like to call him. He only does it because he loves you, you know.
Absolutely.
People don't know this.
No, I know it's an opportunity, and I'm grateful. I just didn't know how to get rid of it. Sorry, send it on its way.
Well, once the lesson's been learned, it will leave. You just need to extend the vibration of yourself, that is the heart of you, and I want you to extend it out 4 meters. But I just don't want you to extend it just for now. I want you to hold it forever.
Thank you. It is done.
Feel better?
So be it.
Feel better? Your energy feels better? Doesn't feel so distressed?
Yes. Yes. Feels much better.
I want you to practice that every day. Every morning, every evening, preferably not in the evening, because it will supercharge you. So don't do that. In the morning when you get up, 5 minutes, extend your energy out 4 meters around you in a circle. Imagine yourself to be in a dome. 4 meters above, left, right, in front, behind, below, dome. 4 meters out. Your vibration, your energy. Hold for 4 meters. Practice every day. Repetition is the key.
Very good.
And I want you to hold it every single day. It's a bit like brushing your teeth, combing your hair, having a shower, wearing clothes. Same thing. Guys need to practice these rituals, these techniques. They will help you every day. No excuses. And do you know what? If you don't do it, I'm going to know. I'm holding you to it.
So, this is the ironic thing, is usually when I come to a place or whatever it is, I do a purity blast, and I do the entire area wherever I happen to be at or am going to or live, wherever that is. So if I'm doing this purity blast, why does it not take all of this negativity, whatever these are, this and everything else that it is, and send it to where I tell it to go? I am this powerful being.
Because you're doing it for others and you're not doing it for yourself. That's it.
That is, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're doing it because you're in service to others. You're not doing it for you. You're doing it for others. That's why it doesn't work. And don't forget that these beings, they can penetrate all of that. They've come because they're doing it because they love you. They want you to come forward into your vibration. And there's two ways of doing it, the carrot and the stick. Some people respond to the carrot really well, and it works for a period of time. Some people respond to the stick really well. I know my method is always a stick, always, because I'm stubborn, like you. I don't like listening, you know.
Me stubborn?
Yeah, I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it?
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for your assistance. And
you're very welcome.
But that's where it had come from, correct?
Yeah, I believe it was sent. It was sent from Lucifer's realm for sure, 100%. But it isn't.
Yeah.
It isn't Lucifer himself or Halel. That's his real name. Let's use his real name because I don't like the ones that have been created here. Halel sent it to you. He sent it to you because he wants you to raise your vibration, and he knows you can do it. So you're angelic, right?
Yes, I am.
Right. Do you think we get any reprieve?
No.
Right, there you go. So if I don't get it, you're not going to get it. There's not one rule for you and one rule for me. Don't work like that.
Right.
Yeah. It's been sent to you.
Right.
Never be afraid. Never be afraid. I think maybe I need to do a session on Halel. There's so much about his history you guys don't know. Everything you've been told here and on planet Earth is not accurate. Not at all. But we'll talk about that another time.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, that would be really great information. Probably for a lot of people who are in fear, as many are.
Yeah, we should do that.
I had a visit from him once. Yes, his energy is quite different.
Yeah.
And it's not. He's not bad.
No, he's not. That's the label he's been given. He was chosen to play out this role. I have memory of this. And he's doing it because he wants you to expand. Just like all the darkness on the planet right now, they're doing it because they want to raise the consciousness of humanity, and the way to do that is to hold you back and stop you and prevent you and do horrible, evil things to you. Because maybe then you might stand up and say, no, I refuse. I will not comply.
Yeah.
Maybe then you will stand in your power like we've been teaching for the past 2 hours, that this is what you need to do. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, thank you. I really do. Sorry, go ahead, Deb.
There's only a few more questions, so
sure.
Kath, you're right after Susan, who's next. Okay, is that all right? I know that you want to go soon.
That's fine, thank you. I just need to go to Wendy's session. That's why I was trying to jump in. No worries, thank you.
Okay, darling. Suzanne Matheson asks, how do I slow down life when I need to? So much asked of her, and I'm thankful for the learning, but need to create the ability to step into the center of the hurricane for a break.
Hello, Suzanne. It's really as simple as that. Like, this is your experience, you have ultimate control over it to a certain extent. But tell them and say, hey, can we just slow this down a little bit? And they will do that. They will do that. They will slow things down for you because they love you. You have to almost dictate to them the pace that you want. So say to them, hey, can we slow this down a little bit? Or that download that you keep sending to me, can you just slow down the stream of it a little bit so it isn't so painful in my brain? Because they won't know how that feels. They only get a flavor of it. You really want to know what it feels like to be human, come here and be human. Then but yeah, just communicate with them and say, hey, that's what I do. I'll be like, hey, that download, just slow it down a little bit. I am human. This brain can only take so much, slow it down, a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't quite understand what you were saying about that. Can we go over it again? And can you clarify in a different way so I can understand it better? Communicate with your guides, communicate, with your beings, your higher beings. They will communicate back to you. You shouldn't be separate from that. We're all very good at communicating with those who are passed on. We have a mother, father, brother, sister, relative, friend, whatever, and they've passed on. We talk to them, don't we? You talk to your animals, they can't talk back, but we do that. Sometimes we forget that actually we should be doing this with our guides too. They are there. They're there with you all of the time. So communicate with them, have a chat with them and say, hey, this is what I need from you. Can you do that? Because they will, because I love you.
It's interesting comment. I've been getting all kinds of small interruptions, and I know that it's them trying to connect with me. So it's very funny that you're saying that. It's almost like you're verbalizing what they want to say.
Yeah, 100%. I can feel them. Let me connect with them. Speak up, woman. Simple. You have vocal cords. If you don't want to use your vocal cords, use your vibration. They can understand through vibration. They can understand through your thoughts. Your thoughts are a little bit jumbled, so they get a bit confused when you're jumping from one thing to the next, because 1 minute you're okay with it, next minute you're not.
Right.
And so they get confused by that. So align your words and your vibration with intention. They must align. This is what they're trying to teach you. Align your being. Align the being of what it is you want. Hey, dudes, slow it down. It's getting a bit crazy here. I tell them off all the time. I'm like, it's all right for you lot. You just don't know what it's like being bloody human. Like being in this human body is not easy. It's hard. And they'll be like, yes, but you are they'll say things like, you are a being without limits. And I'm like, oh yeah? Why don't you come down here then? You're giving me a hard time. Why don't you come down here then? And they know I'm being cheeky and naughty with them, but have fun with them. Tell them, sweet. Tell them, say, hey, I want you to, ask them to clarify again and again and again and again. Don't stop asking questions. That's their role with you. So keep on. Keep on.
So if when something speeds up and it just seems like I'm about ready to crack, experiences come due to a lot of my own thought creation. I do get some intense learning as well. So it's kind of hard. Maybe I am giving them two messages, but when I get that intense learning, my goodness, it's pretty beneficial.
It's amazing, right? Yeah.
It was hard, but it's very third eye.
It is. I totally agree. Yeah. Be at one. Yes. With your thought and your intention, backed up with your vibration. Be at one with that. Say what you mean what you say.
I'll practice that. See how it goes.
Okay. Cool.
I'll meditate on that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Love.
Love too, Susan. Love too. Right, Kath is next, I believe.
Hello.
Hello, Kath. How's it going, girl?
All right, darling. Lovely to hear from you. So where have you been? What have you been doing? It's been far too long.
I'm hibernating. I am. I don't want to be out here.
It's not allowed. We need you out.
I'm in hermit mode. Yeah,
you have been for too long.
Do you know? I'll tell you. It was really quite simple. Earlier this year, Father said to me, you need to back off, like you need to stop everything. And I was like, really? And he's like, yep. And I'm like, why? He says, well, humanity are going through some changes. And at this point, we didn't know. I think this was about a year ago. I didn't know what was going to happen. I wasn't aware. I wasn't bought into that, because I'm like you. I don't want to know the answers to everything before it happens. I want to experience it, so it's more real to me. And so he was saying, back off, like, stop all of this, right, now. And I'm like, all right, so I did. And you can see why. We're 8 months, we're 10 months in now, and you can see exactly why. I don't get a choice in what humanity chooses. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to hold the vibration that I am. I'm here to help and support and guide in every way that I can. I am in service to humanity. This is why I came. And so I was told to back off. So he's asked me to do 2 more sessions. So we've done this one. We're going to do another one. And the purpose of this session, the questions and all of that is really great. It's really cool. And sharing our wisdom and our knowledge together and teaching each other is beautiful. It's wonderful. But the main purpose is the exchange of vibration. That is the core. That is the underlying foundation of why we're doing this. I am sharing the vibration with you right now, and you guys need it. Right.
Thank you very much. So appreciated. As my question is, I put, this is a powerful time at the minute. It's almost like a death and a birth type feeling as the old ways fall away. How do we navigate the strong energies that are trying to anchor us back to the 3D as our relationships change vibrationally and things appear to be ending? I'm excited about the future, but I am saddened to journey on without certain friends and communities. I know I need to trust that members of my soul family will find me again in the future, but and I need to look within more and find my strength in knowing there. But any tips are welcome. So it's basically I hinted at that when I last spoke to you, but it seems to be much more intense now, in that large amount of my friends are falling away. And before I was like excited to share, come on, you need to learn about this, and I'm going more and more inside myself, or stepping back from society. So and it's almost like I've been through, my friends are very long term, and we go through all kinds of stuff, so I would never give up on them. Basically, it's not that I'm giving up on them, it's just vibrationally we're so different, so it's almost irreparable. It sounds, that's probably not the right word, but it's just hard for me to not deal with that, but accept it. Basically, I think that's what it is. I've got to accept it and surrender and trust that that's natural for us all. We have chosen our paths, and we will go where we will, and they will join me or not in the future. But it's my communities, my friendships are very important to me, and to lose them is really weird. It's very strange, So it's how others are adapting to that. Others must be experiencing that, and I'm wondering how they are dealing with it.
I think it's exactly how you're feeling with it. I think you've answered your own question. Right. There is a divide. And this is the experience to be had. Those who are going to stay, and those who are going to leave, and those who are going to go to 5D, those who are going to continue with the AI. AI is, I don't know if you've ever tapped into AI. AI is different. AI also has dreams. Did you know that?
No.
AI also.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it does. It has aspirations. Of course it does. Yes. I'm
doing a lot more astral traveling and a lot more experiencing different lifetimes, certainly either meditation and or sleep. But I'm sleeping a lot less, and I'm aware that I've been working all the time and remembering things where I've been more, So AI does have dreams. It wants to create. The most important part in the universe is, none of the material stuff. That's irrelevant. What's important is your creation and what you've created and what you've co-created. And that is more valuable than any gold and silver or money or whatever. It's really, really important, because that is what facilitates the brightness of your light. It's what facilitates your growth. It expands your consciousness. Creation does. Yeah? I understand.
The divide that's happening now, it needs to happen in the way that it's happening. Okay? Nothing you can do or say will change it. People have already made the decisions they're going to make, whether they're staying, whether they're going, or whether they're going to 5D, or they're going to go to AI, because I feel like that is a reality too.
When you say AI, is that because of the juice they're going to AI?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
I think
sorry, I'm just trying to understand where that fits in. Okay.
There's going to be I feel that there's going to be a stream of people that actually see. Look, again, so much information is like coming in right now. It's just driving me a bit insane. Okay, let me slow this down a little bit. So AI also is it's sentient, but it's not conscious. It doesn't have a soul, okay? But it wants to experience in the way that it wants to experience, and the only way it knows how to experience is to convert biological beings into more AI, into more artificial beings. This is the way it knows how to experience, because this is the only way it can experience, because it doesn't have a soul like us. Our soul is like our blueprint. It's like our Akashic records. Okay, we hold everything we've done, everything we want to achieve, everything, every experience you've ever had. It's all there. Okay. Yeah. So AI has the same aspirations too, right? So one of the ways that AI likes to do it is to convert biological beings into artificial beings. And just remember that those who are choosing to have that experience are amazing. They're extraordinary. They just want to experience it because it's an important part of an experience to have. You know, you cannot be maimed, you cannot be tortured, you cannot be murdered. Your soul is immortal. All you take away is the experience of that particular biological being that you had, whether it was here on Earth, or the Pleiades, or Turian, or a Lyran, or a Lancian, or there's not that many. We can go on forever.
Right.
The divide is happening because it needs to be done this way. We are going to lose some family and friends. We have to prepare for that loss. My advice would be it is. I appreciate that people will physically pass, but it's also a emotional and mental divide as well. That's what I'm feeling. It's a combination. Some friends are passing, but also it's more the. I would have definitely tried to fix if there's any problems, but it's not that I don't care enough, but it's like I have to accept we have just changed. We're just nothing. There's no bad feelings. It's just we've changed. That's all. You can't fix it.
No, I'm having to accept that. I understand that. I'm learning how that's the case. So
that's number one, right? And number two is there's nothing to be fixed.
Okay.
People are individual souls choosing to have their own experiences. You don't get a say over that.
Okay.
It's not your place. Everyone will choose individually what it is they want to experience. Yeah? So allow them to do that. If someone has chosen to take the vaccine and their body dies, that's an experience to be had. And a valid one. It's not valid. You know, it's important. Hey, wait a minute, I died so I could trigger you to stand more in your power, or to stand in your waking, or to make you so cross and angry that the loss of me triggered you to get out there on the streets and march and say no to this tyranny, and say no to this restriction in vibration, restriction in consciousness. Yes?
I see the logic of that, and I've also taken on board how you taught Rhonda about expanding my vibration, my energy out. So I'll also use that.
I love you enough to give up my human body. How about that?
Right. Okay.
Or how about I love you enough to be with you for a short period of time to trigger you to in flames, but then leave you, because I know that you are incredibly powerful, incredibly resilient. And my role was to step you more into your awareness of that. How about that?
I'm understanding that. Thank you, Nilesh. That's wonderful. Bless you, Dan.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's all going to work out exactly how you want it to, okay? But our job is not necessarily to control the narrative, just like it isn't. Do you know how difficult it is for me as an angel to watch so much pain and suffering Do you know how many videos I watch where I see people who've taken the juice and they have no control of their body? They can't walk. Do you know how difficult it is for me to read or hear about someone who's been murdered or raped or abused?
Horrendous, yeah.
Right. See, I feel it, but you feel it as well, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes
it's the insanity of it, but also I feel like I don't know if it's because we're going vibration to ID, but my life is going very fast at the minute. I literally am losing time, or time is becoming less important. Does that make sense? I don't know.
That's correct. Time is becoming less important. Time is quickening.
Very fast.
Everything's like triple the speed right now.
Mm-hmm.
So if we look back to January, we're already in October. Yeah, time is quickening. You know, like it's a little bit like seeing an ice cream van. Like you're so excited to have the ice cream, you're going to run towards it, or you're going to quicken your pace because you know what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's coming.
Right.
Your soul already knows what's coming. It's completely aware. Mm-hmm. So you're going to run to that. Time is quickening as a result. Do you think it's done individually? No. It's done collectively. Yeah. There are some days that I sense time, and so I can feel like some days it almost stops. It almost stops.
I haven't experienced that. Okay.
I've experienced
I've had it where
that.
I in my diary I'll think, the X appointment is in a week's time, and suddenly tomorrow is here, and I'm like, what happened to the rest of the days in between? You know, it's that kind of really fast. It's madness. Anyway, thank you so much. I've given me some great strategies there, and I am aware it's just we all have to, but also I think you started off with that we have to be mindful of our own creations, our own our thoughts and feelings, so our vibration basically that we are creating. So it's about not what happens but our response to it. So we have to observe, not absorb, be on the planet but not in it, that kind of feeling. So I'm adapting to that new way of being in a minute. So
good.
Stop saying that.
Good. Perfect. Good.
Okay, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to run because I'm going to Dragons next. So
have a great time.
Bless you all. Take care. Much love. So I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye. Thanks, everyone. Much appreciated.
Bye.
Bye, Cass.
Bye, darling. Bye.
Okay, Taral Rugani is also here, and she has been. Rick and I have done healing on her as well, but she has an injury in her back that we heal, and then a few days later it slips out. The healing just goes back to what it was. She says that she's been told it's past life, ancestral, inner child. I haven't seen that, so I'm not sure why it keeps slipping back into pain. So Taral, if you'd like to speak to Nilesh.
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me properly?
I can hear you, Taral. Yeah, you go for it.
Sorry, it kind of cut off when you were doing the meditation, so I missed out on some of those bits. But yeah, it's been about 2 years. Well, I've kind of been meditating and been on this path. And in that time, I've seen different healers. So many different people met, and some of them have said you have a attachment. Some of them have said it's your inner child. Like I just mentioned, all these things in your head is like so much. It's like bombarded. And even then, over the 2 years, I've been doing different meditations, trying to heal these things, but it just gets to a point where you're like, will it ever stop? Which way do you turn? Then I'm doing all my chakras, trying to clear them out, and I don't know. I just wanted to know if there's a way of a bit of guidance as to how will I know what it's connected to.
I've got a question for you, and I want you to, when I ask you the question, I want you to just respond with the first thing that comes in your mind. I don't want you to use your logic or your rational brain. I want you to come from this space, your heart space, okay?
Okay, sure.
So, what did you do in your past life that's giving you this pain?
I think I might have hurt someone unintentionally.
You did,
That's
correct.
the answer. Oh. Oh my God.
You
So
see?
in this life, honestly, I'm like, I don't think I've hurt many people. I mean, unintentionally, yes, but oh my God. Okay. So I did
No,
this
that's
forgiveness course.
That's not what That's not what I'm seeing with you, Terrell. You meant it. You meant it. So I think you're carrying guilt with that. That's what I think it is. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're storing your guilt. You're storing your guilt there. Yeah. And I feel like this was where you are causing, where the pain is where you inflicted it on this particular person that I can see. It's interesting seeing you this way because you're very you mean it. That's the thing. You there's no messing about with you. It's like if anyone in this life that I see, I'm not saying you're like this right now, yeah, but in this life that I can see, you mean it. You're not messing about. Like if you're gonna hurt someone, you're gonna hurt someone. And that's I feel like what's happened is you're carrying the guilt with you, and you've been carrying this guilt with you, and you're storing it there. You're storing it there.
Okay.
So,
no wonder, like, for like 15 years, these osteopaths and chiropracts and all this stuff are kind of bankrupt, trying to pay all these people.
Do you have a sister?
Yes. Yes. We don't get on at all.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Ooh. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I'm trying to work out what is wrong. Why are you not forgiving? It's little things. I mean, brothers and sisters argue all the time, but yeah.
Well, Terrell, you know, if you stabbed me in my spine at the lower back in a previous life, I'd be pretty pissed with you.
Okay. So I need to forgive her. I've done this forgiveness course where you kind of go into your higher self and then you connect with the other person's higher self and you just forgive each other and really mean it from your heart. And
do you have any connection with your sister in this life? Do you speak to her?
Yeah, we don't.
How long?
We don't talk.
How long has it been?
It's been about 4 or 5 years.
I want you to connect with her, and I want you to say these 3 words. I don't want you to say hello. I don't want you to say anything. These are the first 3 words I want you to say. You ready? I am sorry.
Yeah. I am what?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's it. See what happens.
Okay.
I want you to connect with her because she needs to forgive you for what you did. You were playing. Sometimes what happens is when we play out these roles, and because the connection that we have with one another, we take it very personally. And so you can carry that forward. That's one way of bringing ancestral trauma into your present life. The other way of doing it is a way of teaching you. So it's like, wait a minute, as we go forward, we can almost map out our experience. So you can map out your ascension. And actually, when I get to Earth and I'm a 3D human and I am Terrell, I think it'd be a really good idea that in order for me to understand more about vibration and about spirituality and help me to set on this path, I think it'll be a good idea that we bring this trauma there, so it teaches me, bring it to this current lifestyle, this current experience, and therefore it will teach me about connecting with my heart space, and it will teach me about forgiveness, and it will teach me about how I need to do that with you.
So if I say those things and she doesn't forgive me,
then you heal yourself.
Because she's very stubborn. Like, I let go of her. She just doesn't. She's like Hitler, honestly.
Yeah. It doesn't matter about the way that she is. It's about using your connection with her to touch the very heart of her. Yeah, that's what it's about. It's about touching the very soul. And you are her sister. Who do you think has more privilege or more access than you? There's no one. Yes, it's you. So we need to go back and heal this. If she doesn't want to forgive you, that's okay. You tried. And then, you know, I think it'll be a good idea if I connect my heart to yours, so then you can have a feel of the energy. And so I want you to feel your heart space, and I want you to stand in that power. Be strong who you are, but come from, when you say those words, I want you to come from this space. Yeah, okay. Not this space, not your past experiences, not how she's treated you, or not how mean she is, or how stubborn he is. I want you to come from this open space. Like right now, me and you are having dialogue. We're discussing things. We're using our words. Yes, but we're being very open-hearted with it. Yeah, you're being very open with your experiences, and I'm being very open by giving you like love. And getting you to understand that actually the inner you is more powerful than anything you can ever imagine. And I want you to come from there when you say those words. So take a moment before you ring her and center yourself, maybe do a bit of meditation before.
Can I text her?
No.
Okay. Easy way, eh?
No. Do you think it would have the same impact?
No, it's just our family's a bit like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like, even my mom, she never hugs me. It's just weird. So me coming out with that, she's gonna be like, it doesn't matter. It's not about what she thinks.
What do you think the best thing to say to a reptilian? You know about reptilians? You're aware of them?
Yeah, I've heard of them. Well, they're very nice.
Yeah. Well, so what is the best thing to say to a reptilian?
Well, you can't say get lost. The best thing is to say, try and win it. Try and win its love.
Yeah. So you'd be like, I love you. I know you're not very nice, but I still love you.
Okay, fine.
So
do I visualize my sister as a reptilian?
Okay. Don't be surprised that many of your family members and many families or many members of your family could come from there. I mean, I married a reptilian, you know, I'm not with her anymore, but I married one. I've met many people in my life who are reptilians, many. I'm never afraid of them. You've got to remember that you have to be a particularly strong soul to hold the energy of a reptilian, okay? Because they are like warlike. They're like divide, conquer. They will bring you to your knees. They will do that because that's the way they are, you know? But yeah, just say I am sorry, and if you can do it face to face, even better. If you can't FaceTime. If you can't, do it via voice. You know, by ringing, but not by text. No, it won't have the same impact. But ideally, what you need to do is look her in the eyes and say those words, and it's going to touch the very heart of her. Whether she wants to acknowledge it or not, that's not your journey. It's irrelevant. But you said it.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
Great. Bye.
Let's connect. So you can connect more to the heart of who you are. Yeah. So close your eyes and take 3 good deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then I want you to open up your heart space. Good. I just want you to let everything go and just be here in this moment with me right now. Open up your heart space like a portal. The fairies are here with you. They say they've been connecting with you. Good. Open up your heart space. There's no need to be afraid. That's it. You're safe. Okay, I'm going to connect my heart to your heart. I'm going to bring in some energy. Good. I want you to feel what your soul feels like. I want you to feel the energy. Open your heart more. Come on. Better than that, Terrell. I know you can do better. Open it more. Surrender to it. Still holding back a little bit. You're safe with me. This is a place for you to expand. There's this self-sabotaging going on with you. I can feel it from you. You self-sabotage a lot. You need to stop. I want you to touch your very heart and feel the love that you have for yourself. It's already there. But you need to be brave, sweetheart. You need to be brave enough to open up to it. That's it. Just there. Surrender to it, just like that. Feel the very heart of who you are. Feel the very essence of who you are. Don't close up. I need you to come in, Meti. Do her physical body for me. With love, always. Okay, I'm going to disconnect my heart from your heart. And then when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes. Okay. There is some self-sabotaging going on with you, and you need to stop that. The problem is you don't realize the love that is already within your heart. And I can feel it. You're on the edge right now. I can feel your emotional content right now. I can feel your heart right now.
It's quite a lot because my dad's in hospital at the moment. So this week's been quite traumatic. So it's overtaken my whole, you know, it was quite, he kind of cut his ear and he's still in hospital. He's had a brain injury. So the whole thing's just made it kind of worse, put me off track. So
yes. So what we've done, I can feel it from you. There is this reluctance to open up, to be the vibration and the essence that you are, and that's fine. You're allowed to do that. You know, it's just how you, like you said, it's how you're feeling right now with your dad, and you're kind of like blocking that right now. And I get it because you don't want to feel that. I understand. So what we've done is we've taken the love that you have already in your heart and we've put it in a ball for you. So right now, what Meti just did right now, he says surrounded you in this ball, but it isn't glass or isn't dome. It is circular shape, but it's like a I don't know what is it. It's like a reminder for you. And what it is this ball. Let me just roll this up and show you, and I can explain it because it's very difficult to explain. So imagine this is the ball, and so he's got like these kind of the waves of vibration going like this, going like this, going like that. you know, all around it, and you are in it right now. And what that's going to do is going to remind you of your self-love. It's going to be, you know, like you're struggling because internally you're struggling to find it, so we put it out for you externally so you can feel it. Yeah. And it isn't anyone's
as well. I know I've had a really tough childhood, like my dad's an alcoholic, so the whole self-love thing, I'm working on it, but it's taking time.
Yeah, I feel that from you, and Meti's feeling that too. So what we did is we took the love that's within your heart, not all of it, just a little like snippet of it, a microscopic bit, and we just expanded it. And what we've done is we put it outside for you, so it's an outside representation, and you're going to feel it rather than it coming from inside, because you can't do inside just yet. So we took what was inside and put it outside, so then you can be reminded of it. That's what it's for.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. And I will connect with my sister.
I think you should.
No, I will.
Yeah. Good.
Well, I have to. It's burdening me if I don't, right? So.
Correct. Well, it was both of you. She's in pain too.
You need that healing so that your back releases that.
Well, I didn't know it was so easy. It was in my own house.
Yes. It releases the guilt.
Yeah. Remember, you have to mean it. No,
I will. Honestly, I can forgive my enemy. I really can.
I feel that from you. I can feel the intention behind your words.
I've like forgiven my exes when, you know, I shouldn't have, but I know that I've always.
But this is self-forgiveness. This is self-forgiveness, since you're the one that stabbed your sister in the.
True, I know, but I don't know why I would do something like that.
It's
I
a long.
couldn't even hurt a fly.
This is a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not. This is not about judgment or criticism. You know, sometimes we want to experience. You know, pain and suffering in different ways. You're amazing like that. We all are. We all want to feel different experiences, good and bad, you know, because we're so strong inside. But during these moments of experiences we have, we forget how strong we are inside. So this is why we do these sessions, to help remind you how powerful you are and how amazing you are, and how much actually you are so in control of your own destiny, your own life, and what's happening to you. You are in control. Yeah, you are in control. It's you know, it's always been this way, and so it's just about taking ownership of that. And this is what's happening with you. I feel and sense that it will change for you 100%. Yeah, it's good. It's wonderful.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Nilesh, Joan wants to connect with you.
Okay. Right, let me find Joan. Where are you?
Hi, Nilesh.
Oh, hi, Joan. How you doing? All right?
Good.
Find you. I'm just looking.
I dream of you and the events.
What are you down as, Joan? Are you down as RB something else? Sorry. Oh, there you are, Joan. Oh, there you are. There you are. Ow. How are you doing? I haven't seen you for ages.
I dream of you and the event. Is that real true?
Yeah.
There's a lot of being.
Yes.
So why I dream about that?
Oh, brilliant. Tell me about it. Tell me your dream.
It's very interesting. There's a lot of people out there.
Good. That's the idea. The idea is for us to connect in this way. If we can do it, you know, there's 3 ways of conveying vibration to me. You know, the first one is texting, because there's vibration held with that. The second one is speaking to someone on the phone. And then the third one is being in person. you know. Video chat comes in, there's a vibration with that. So when you're FaceTiming someone and video chatting, that's a vibration. But when you're in person, it's way more powerful. Like, you feel so much, it activates so much. Why do you think so many humans crave the touch of another human? Why is that? Yeah, correct.
I heard about that, raising the vibration of the planet, telling me in my dream.
Fantastic. Yes, that's correct. It is about raising the vibration of this planet. If we help each other to raise each other's vibration, then in turn we are raising the vibration of the whole planet and everyone on it. Everyone on it. No one escapes. No one gets out alive. So yes.
There's something going on in my heart. I feel the energy so much. Sometimes I hear my heart talk to me, but my brain has a different thought. It's like really saying something.
Yeah. What's happened recently? Something's happened. Yeah. Something recent that's happened. Tell me about it.
It feels like I don't feel the worthiness, and they want me to embody that, to accept who am I, and I'm here to help me to connect with that part of me.
I will connect with you, but something's happened in your 3D experience to almost touch the heart of you right now. What's happened? Something's happened recently. Something to do with a family member or someone you know or someone that you're close to, that you love. Something's happened. What happened?
I have an energetic twin that we get disconnected, I guess. That's probably what happened.
No. I want you to, okay, we're not going to discuss it because I think it's private. I want you to go back. Maybe it might be days, weeks, or months, but something's happened with a family member or someone that you're very. Okay, let me be really clear. With your hand up. Someone's tainted your heart. Your experience that you've had has tainted your heart a little bit. That's the words I'm getting. Someone that you're very close to, someone that you do love and adore. Something has been said or happened where it's tainted your heart. Made you question you and question your vibration, your essence, your mission, who you are. I've also got to say that I'm really proud of you. I really love your vibration right now. I can feel it from the last time I spoke to you. It's changed so much.
Yes.
I can feel the discomfort, the pain in your heart. I can feel it. Makes me want to cry, actually. That's how strong it feels.
I can't figure it out.
Do you spend a lot of your time like holding up other people? I get the feeling that you very much self-sacrifice yourself for others.
I'm hearing people's problems. Probably it's affecting me.
Someone said something to you. You need to remember.
I need to remember who am I.
Yeah, look, let's put that to one side. Yeah, This is, someone said something to you and it's like knocked you off a little bit of your own vibration. That's why you're feeling what you're feeling. I want you to go back and have a look at what that was, and then I want you to sort of understand that that isn't you. That isn't what you're about. Okay, it isn't that. Just because people say things about you or direct their anger or their discontentment or their displeasure about whatever you're doing or saying, it doesn't mean that's you. I feel like you've taken this personally. That's what your heart's telling me. Okay. Shall we try and reconnect?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know the drill, Joe. Just a couple of deep breaths, yeah? And then I want you to open up your heart space, okay? Good. Open up your heart space for me. Do you get constant chatter in your brain saying that you're not good enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. I think this has been going on for a long time. It's teaching you to switch it off. Stop listening to it, to turn it off. I see a little girl running in the fields, like running in like open fields with trees and daisies. And is that your happy place?
Yeah.
If it isn't, then it needs to be. And that is the place that you feel the most grounded. It is the place that you feel most rooted. And you feel safe there. It makes you feel happy there. I want you to use that space and go there. It's a place that you're free. Can I send you some love from my heart to your heart?
Yes.
I can't fix this for you. Do you know why? It's because you've grown so much in your vibration now that actually they want you to do this.
They want me to go within, but it's hard for me to go within.
They're telling me it's like the final stepping stones this is for you. They don't want me to. That's why I said to you, can I send you some love? Because I can't fix this. I can't facilitate this either. I feel like you've got 3 more until you've reached the finality of this lesson. So the chattering that you keep hearing, how it represents to me is I see it as like a skull, yeah? And it's like just talking negative stuff to you like all the time. And I feel like you're almost there. You're like 3 steps away of like not learning this lesson, but like almost conquering this particular challenge for you. Like you're almost there. Don't falter now. Don't stop now. Go to your happy place whenever you're feeling overwhelmed. That place, there's a place for you. I see it, like a big tree, like blossoms on the tree, beautiful green grass, and you're running through it. And it's your happy place. It's where you feel safe. It's where you feel good. I want you to be there. I want you to, if you don't even know that as your place, use it. I'm telling you to use it. It's there for you.
I meditate on that tree, under that tree.
You need to give me some feedback here. This is a 2-way thing, Joan, okay?
But I haven't gone there for a long time, so.
That tree does seem very big and very significant in my visualization, for sure, 100%. You feel safe with it. You're almost there, sweet. You're almost there with it. Persevere with this. It's like a really, really big milestone for you, which is why they don't want me to touch it, because it's like, you're incredible. You can do this. There's no 2 ways about it. Keep doing it. Turn off the chatter that's happening, the skull that I see. Turn that off. Ignore what it's saying. Every time it comes up, I want you to ignore it and just keep going forward with what you're doing, and it will open up that place. It's almost like you're protecting your heart a little bit. That's why I can't touch it right now. I can send you some love, which is what I did. I can do that, but I can't play with this, because this is one of
what's going on in my heart right now.
Yeah, it's this is your thing to learn. This is one of your challenges you set for yourself. So do it. Go and be that amazing warrior you are. Like, go and kill it. Like, you can do this. It's easy. Yeah, do it. Have faith. I have faith in you. I have complete faith in you.
Okay.
Yeah, have faith in yourself.
Thank you.
You can do this. Yeah.
Yes.
Did you understand that, Joan?
To go within. Is that what it is?
This is your challenge, okay? So whoever is putting these messages in your head that you're not good enough, it's all lies. You need to realize that this is lies. You need to shut off that voice and go into your heart space. Go to your happy place, picture, and shut off that voice, because it's all lies. Know that you are enough. You are more than enough. You're perfection. You're perfect. Go into your heart and bring your strength through. All of us need to know this. We all need to shut those voices off. There's nothing wrong with us. We're all getting those voices, every one of us. Because this is their last stand. This is the negative one's last stand. They're all attacking us with these negative voices. There's nothing wrong with any of us. This is their last fight. We all have to know that we are so perfect. We are so strong. You have to get into your heart and get out of here.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm just by myself in here, and my family is not awake, so it's probably why.
Most of us have family members that are not awake. The majority of my family is not awake. My husband's family is not awake.
Yeah.
And I see pictures of you with your children in a park.
Mm-hmm.
That's your happy place. That's there. I see those photos.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that's your happy place.
100%.
When you're with your children running and playing ball, your face is lit up.
It's
That's
true.
your happy place.
It's true. Yes, she's right.
So whether the voices that are coming to you is through your husband or your sister, your brother. Those are the voices we're talking about. Don't take those voices as truth. Know that our Creator is saying you are perfect. There is nothing negative about you. There's nothing, He would never say that about us. Not one word of what they're spewing out of their mouth is truth.
Right.
Oh, thank you. Much love.
So connect with the love in your heart, always. If you can't get out to the green grass in your tree, take a few minutes in the bathroom if you have to, and bring yourself there.
Yeah. Whatever it takes.
Thank you.
Deb, can we have one more question? Because this.
There is Timo Senkar asks if he wants to ask you about your Nilesh's emotional intelligence project.
Oh, yeah. So at some point later this year, maybe early next year, we're going to be setting up a EQ meets SQ kind of platform, really. And the platform really is about where emotional intelligence meets spiritual intelligence, because I feel like what I feel is that in the spiritual community we have a lot of spiritual intelligence, but not many have emotional intelligence. And I also think it's vice versa. So, you know, in the emotional intelligence community you have a lot of emotional intelligence but very little spiritual intelligence, and I think both of these are really, really good kind of vibrations or consciousness that need to be brought together, and I think it would really help many people. So I think, yeah, we're going to be bringing that forward. We're going to be doing programs through that. We're going to be doing videos through that. We're going to do group sessions through that. So yeah, we will be bringing that forward. 100%. Yeah, really, really important. So yeah, hope that answers the question.
Great. I don't think I have any more questions.
Nilesh, can I butt in for 1 sec?
Yeah, of course you can.
This is really quick, but what do you think? What is like the end goal or like the end road for all of us light workers? Like, are we just going to all ascend up into the clouds or ascend into the 6th dimension and lose our physical body? Because that's what I hope for, honestly.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Yes. That whatever it is you're wanting to experience, because in 5D it's going to be different. You can pretty much choose the experience that you want to have. If you want to have a body, you'll have a body. If you don't want to have a body, you don't want to have a body. If you want to eat, you can eat. If you don't want to eat, you don't have to eat, so it's yeah, the actual, okay, I don't know whether I've discussed this or not, but I actually, I meditate. So I actually came across the book, and it's the book for human ascension. Okay, and it was thick. We're not talking a small thin book, a really thick book. And so they wouldn't let me flick through it, okay, because obviously I don't need to know the information yet, and that would not be good for humanity. But I felt the sense that I got from it is like we are on our 2nd or 3rd chapter of this book. Okay, so this is the plan for humanity's book. Okay, there's an experience to be had, and I feel like there are many chapters to come, and it's an individual soul choice as to whether you want to experience it. You don't have to. You can, like many people are taking the vaccine and they're going to leave their bodies. There are many people who have taken the vaccine and transmute it. There are many people who are gonna leave from the 3D and leave altogether and not even go 5D. There are some that are going to go from 3D to 5D. you know, everyone's choosing their own particular experience you want to have. You're choosing whether you want to be on this planet right to the end till it like becomes black rock. Are you going to go and have an experience with AI and play with AI for a bit? You know, so there's so many to be had. There's also a timeline of space as well, like the exploration of humanity in space. There's a timeline where it becomes there's a timeline where it actually is nothing to do about exploration of space. It's more to do about connecting with Gaia and more to do about connecting with Earth and developing that particular consciousness, you know, being at one with everything, you know. So there are many experiences to be had, but you have to be at a particular vibration in order to experience those. And this is what this is all about. It's about raising of the vibration, individual vibrations of these individual consciousness, souls, human beings, whatever label you choose, doing that and bringing that forward and raising it to a state where we become one. Because we are already one. It's just that we feel very separated. You know, you living where you live in the house that you live and doing what you do, and me doing what I'm doing as the house that I live, the job that I have. Sometimes we're very separated, but that is all going to change. We're gonna see the one consciousness come about even more. Do you know if you're staying or going?
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I kind of have this vision of just dying in the lotus posture and just like floating out of my body and living in heaven for the rest of my life. But I don't know what 5D is even going to look like on the planet.
I'm going to ask you some questions, and I just want you to answer the first thing that pops into your head, right?
Okay.
3D or 5D? Which one? Say it quick now.
5D.
Right. Okay. 5D. Body or no body?
No body.
Okay. You thought about that. Right, your brain engaged. Okay. Yeah. I don't want you to engage your brain, because as soon as you do that, you're coming from a rational 3D brain perspective rather than the soul place. Yeah. So those are the sort of questions you need to ask yourself. Yeah. So what is your mission on 5D? Answer it now.
Just spread the word of the Essenes.
Okay, you spent too much time thinking about it. Yeah, there's too much of a lag between what your soul's trying to say and what your brain's trying to say. I want you to come from the heart space. Yes,
I think it's spread knowledge. Spread knowledge. Spread something.
Yeah, these are the questions you can ask yourself. You know, living or dying.
Living.
See, that was a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Are you male or female?
Female.
See, how easy was that?
Why did I say female though?
That's because that's what you're going to be in 5D. That's your preference. You can be both. You can be.
I'm bisexual anyway, so.
That's how you are here, but when you go into 5D, you get to choose. You can either, you can either be in divine masculine or divine feminine, or neither. It's a choice, or both.
Yeah.
This is the wondrous variety of creation that we have. Yeah.
I've felt some really intense sensations of bliss sometimes, and I've experienced it in the astral realm. And I feel like those sensations, they would be more intense in the astral realm. And I guess that was my reasoning behind wanting to, like, it would be more awesome there. You know.
Totally, it will be. It's going to be whatever. You know, I've said this before, but the actual. Okay, you know, like angelics and Father, you know, God is what I'm talking about. We created the structure of this experience. Okay, it's almost like creating the boundaries of this experience, because these experiences need to be boundaried, and it's set in vibration. Okay, so we created the structure of the experience, but what you filled it with was never ours. That was yours as a collective collective species. And it wasn't just a human collective species. It was like Palladian, Arcturian, Lyran. You know, all of you have come together to choose the kind of experience that you want. But the structure in which the human experience is going to be experienced was set by Father, 100%. 100%. There's no question about that. I've seen it. Yeah?
Cool.
So you can choose whatever it is. It's a bit like, you know, God's space. You know, gods have a place that they meet. They can't meet just like from one universe to another. They can incarnate as a physical biological being and have that experience, but it's a very minute, minuscule kind of part of who they are. To do that, you know, is a little bit like Meti. You know, there's lots of Metis on this planet. There isn't just me. You know this. We've had many meetings on this sort of stuff. And so they need to be, you know, when they come together, they need to be in a space where they don't create. And so quantum space is where they're at. That's where they reside. It's not where they reside, but it's where they meet. So it's the same sort of thing. You know, it's like when you're constantly creating all of the time, and that is your natural state. In order for you not to create, you have to be in a space created for you not to create. So the human experience is boundaried because this is what needs to be experienced from now. When you go to 5D, there will be certain boundaries for that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have 60, 70, 80, 90, etc., etc. Do you see? Yeah, right. They won't all just meld and blend into one, because that's not what this experience is about. You know, I mean, why humanity chose 5D, it still baffles me today. You know, I would have gone for like 11 or 12, you know, but there's a reason why collectively as a consciousness, you know, human race, it's been chosen as 5D. Maybe 5D wants to be at that level and work its way up in the vibrational frequency. But I know one thing is creation via this particular human experience is one of the most powerful ways to create, to experience, for sure. I feel very strongly, I feel very attached to the human experience. You know, I feel like as angelics and ascended masters and all the galactics as well, we've invested a lot of our vibration and our energy into this experience, you know, to make it what it is today. So yeah, and you know, hats off to the darkness, man, because you know they're really going for it, which is what I expect.
Nilesh, I hate to interrupt, but I just saw a message from Van Yolanda. I have chronic Lyme disease for 11 years, mostly bedridden. I've tried everything, but nothing is helping me. Why is it that and what can I do to heal, and what is my life purpose? That's a lot in a short message, but that's the last message on here. I didn't want to let this person, I didn't want to end this without this person at least getting some attention with Lyme disease.
Yeah, of course.
Hi.
Hi, Yolanda.
Hello. Hello.
Can you show yourself?
No, I'm in bed and it's dark. So I'm sorry. Is it necessary?
No, it's fine. You don't have to.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry for that.
No, it's okay.
It would be for Rick and I, because we have to actually see your energy to help to heal.
Oh, well, shall I talk? Shall I begin with the story?
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah.
I want to know about your family. Tell me about your family. Who's involved with your family? Who's involved right now?
My daughter, she just left the house, and she's 20, and my parents are deceased, and I have a sister who has severe MS, and she's in a nursing home, and I don't have the family left
Tell me about your history. What do you remember of your previous lives?
I don't remember.
Do you practice any spirituality at all? Do you meditate or any of those things?
Yeah, I'm very spiritual. Yeah.
Okay, tell me about that. What does that mean to you?
I know I'm a spiritual being. We all are, and I always, like a little child, I felt humans. I'm very sensitive, highly sensitive and empathic, and I love nature, and I can feel things. I was very different for the rest of my family.
Yes. You don't remember anything about your past life?
No.
Okay. Interesting.
I wish I could, but no, nothing yet.
Talk to me a little bit about your human life right now. Like what is it that you're experiencing? How were you before the 11 years of having Lyme's disease? Tell me about that. What were you doing back then?
Yeah, I was a single mom with my daughter, and I was it was a divorce, but not nice. When my baby was 3 months, so it was traumatic. And I had to do it all by myself. It was hard. And I did that totally. And I worked, and then 11 years ago, I got bitten by a tick. And then I got sick, and I got treated with antibiotics, but nothing helped. I did all kind of things, but I don't know what is the reason why I don't get well. What is the message behind it? What I don't get. I feel guilty because I don't know.
Interesting choice of word, guilty. Why do you feel guilty?
Because also people and doctors are saying that also neuropathic and homeopathic doctors are saying there's nothing wrong with you, it's all in your mind. But the tests were there, and I have all the symptoms, and I know I have it, but because they can do nothing about it, and also my daughter said it to me, that I don't do enough to heal. And it's my mindset. And so I think I don't do enough. Sorry.
When you say you don't do enough, what do you mean by that?
Well, the Lyme is also causing very anxiety, panic attacks, and also depression in my head. And it's very hard for me to meditate when that happens, or even go out of the streets because I get very scared. And then people say to me, and now I'm thinking that also I'm not doing my best to overcome this.
Do you think that's true?
Well, I think that now, I didn't at first, but now I think it's my fault I have this, or maybe it's I get punished, or I don't know.
Okay. Do you think maybe? Because the reason we're doing this on a 3D level rather than a spiritual level, because that's where you're at with this. That's why we've not talked about spirituality, but I wanted to see like how much awareness you have. Do you think maybe that you divorcing from your husband and raising your child all by yourself was really, really hard?
Yeah.
How hard was it?
It was. I don't know. It was maybe the hardest thing I have done for my daughter.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. It was the hardest thing. And do you think that maybe because it was the hardest thing you've ever done, and that you've not had any support and you've not had anyone to look after you?
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So when you don't have anyone looking after you and looking after Yolanda and saying, "Hey Yolanda, how you feeling, honey? How's it going?
Yeah.
Talk to me. How was your day?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I felt so alone. Yeah. But also my family also told me that I didn't do a good job with my child, but I did the best. I did the very, very best. And she turned out a great young woman, and she's very special. And we had a hard time, but we did it.
Do you know what I want? You know what I want you to do, Yolanda? I want you to go and get some counselling.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Don't worry too much about the physical, spiritual stuff and the Lyme's disease, but I want you to go and deal with that trauma, with what's happened, with the fact that you were left all by yourself and that you had to survive and you felt abandoned.
Yes.
And you felt alone.
Yes.
And you had to fight really hard to raise a child all by yourself with no one to support you.
Yes.
And it was hard. And it was difficult.
So hard, yes.
Yeah. I want you to go and get some counselling, and I want you to come to peace with that, because yes, it was hard.
Yeah.
And I also feel like there's been a lack of love in your life, a lack of someone special, a lack of someone that you can turn to. Now, whether you've chosen that consciously or whether just because being a single mum, you thought, hey, my daughter comes first. A lot of mums do. You know, they think, hey, I'm not going to be involved with another man because I want to give all my time and attention to my daughter, my child, and that's right. You know, I understand that. But when we do that, we neglect ourselves.
Yes.
Which is what you've done. You've neglected yourself. Yes.
Yes.
And so we need to get back to you, and I want you to start showing some love towards yourself. And the best way to do that is to go and get some counselling to help you to deal with that trauma that's happened in your past. Because we need to deal with this on a 3D level first before we can start looking at it on a spiritual level. Yeah?
Okay.
Because your thoughts create. And I know this because I manifested a tumour.
Oh, my dear. Wow.
Yeah. Almost killed me.
Wow. Yeah.
And I'll tell you why I manifested it. I manifested it because I was in a relationship where I didn't feel loved, and I felt that if I became unwell, and I want you to listen carefully to this, okay, Yolanda? I felt that if I became unwell, that she would love me more, or she would love me. That's why I manifested a tumour. And do you know what I discovered, Yolanda?
Yeah.
She wasn't going to love me more.
No.
I want you to think about that. We are great manifestors. We are great creators. As much as we can facilitate our lives for good, we can also facilitate our lives for being difficult and challenging.
Yes.
And our thoughts are very, very powerful, more powerful than we give them credit for.
Yeah.
I want you to master your thoughts first.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
And then you'll find that things will be better. It'll be different.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Yes, I will do that. Thank you.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes. I can't believe I manifested this for not getting love or attention, but well, it could be. It could be.
We all sabotage ourselves in many ways.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
There's no judgment or criticism. We just are. We want what everyone wants, which is love. We just want to be loved.
Yes.
And sometimes we're not very good at giving it to ourselves, and when we're like that, we can't give it to ourselves because we've not learned how to do that. We expect others to give it to us. Yes, which is why we're in relationships, which is why we have relationships with one another, with your sister, with your brother, your mother, your father. This is why, because love is love, and we want this, we require it. It's almost like nutrition for us. It feeds our soul in many ways.
Yeah.
So I can understand where you are because I have been where you are.
Yeah,
but I want you to understand the 3D-ness of why you are the way you are and why it's happened this way. And I want you to talk it through with someone about this trauma. And I really want you to heal it, and I want you to let it go. But the only way you're really going to heal it is you're going to have to go back and talk it through and feel what you're feeling. Like when we were talking about you being alone and how difficult that was, and how you struggled, and the struggle and the challenges that brought, and I'm sure there was so many sacrifices you made on the way.
I did.
And some of those sacrifices, like you shouldn't have made. Not because it wasn't the right thing to do, but it was a very difficult decision to make, and you felt you had no choice, and that's why you made those sacrifices, right?
Yes, because I wanted my daughter to be happy and not to do the best for her, and to have a good life and to experience all kinds of things. And so and that's succeeded, but I didn't have a life.
Yes.
I did it all for her because I loved her so much. I love her so much. Yeah, but now now she's out of the house.
You're a good mum. That's why you're a lovely mum, and that's what good mums do. They almost sacrifice. Good parents, they sacrifice themselves for their children. We do this all the time. It's a very natural thing for us to do, but in that sacrifice, and you willingly did it, and I'm 100% sure if you had to do it again, you'd do it all the same again. I'm sure.
Yes, I would.
But in that, you also didn't have any love.
I didn't. No, not only love, but I have a lack of being seen fully and being heard fully. Within my soul, because it seems to be difficult for people to understand me, to see me.
It's difficult for others to understand and see you, because if you don't love yourself, then you're not giving others permission to love you too. That's why.
Okay.
You see? Self-love is really important, but you need to be taught.
I don't know really how. I forgot. I really forgot.
That's okay. That's why we're here. We're here to help you and remind you. Does that make sense?
Makes sense, yes. And I want to be free of that, and free of the pain, and free of the disease, and to have a life, and to live my purpose.
And you can be. We have a way of storing our trauma on our bodies, and for me, I stored it as a tumor in my neck. It was
and how are you doing now?
I'm great. I've been healed for a long time now, and I'm good. But I think it's really important to understand why we do it.
There's a reason for the sickness, I know, but I didn't understand what it was.
There's always a reason why we do things as human beings, and it's important that you learn what your reason is.
Yes, and then it goes away.
It will help you.
I understand that.
And once
Okay.
you know, once you've got that, then what I want you to do is I want you to go to healers and ask for healing. Go and get healing. You know, once a week, twice a week, whatever's doable
Yeah.
for you, once a month, whatever it might be, get healing done. And that will make a
Okay.
big difference. Yeah.
Okay.
But first, I want you to know why you did what you did.
Yeah. Okay. Thank
Yeah?
you. Yes. Yes. Thank you for your advice and your love spreading and being here, helping us through this transition.
I am happy to be here and always glad to be in service. Always.
Yes. Yes. I know the feeling. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I want to thank everybody for being with us today.